I think we should just try to pass from them and then go into the other tunnel. Because how long do we want to wait for them to try to get the rocks off? I like that.
Yes.
Um,
I wasn't ready for that one.
no.
Alright, so while we're doing that, I'm telling Gus, hey buddy, let's do something. I have jimmy up a rope kind of around him, so almost like a sling. I put a little bit of a bigger rock behind him so that it looks like he's kind of pulling it, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So it looks like we're doing stuff.
Okay.
And so then I pick up a rock and I'm like, hey, let's pick up these rocks and pretend we're moving shit and try to veer past them.
Are you leaving these guys behind you?
Well, I'm like, you guys want to follow me and we'll, you know.
Well, I don't think we even need to pick up the rocks because they shouldn't be able to detect us because of the pass without trace. So I think we should just gingerly walk
Okay.
to the tunnel and then we can skitter off faster.
Okay.
If that sounds good. I mean, we could definitely do the rock cover, but I don't think we should. Will we do
You hear
I like this tall tunnel.
out of the depths.
How the hell are we gonna get up there?
Climb.
Okay,
Yeah, but
not
we're
all of us are spiders or monks, Anansi.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have a good climb, but I can. All of us can climb a bit.
Oh, what?
Is he coming from the big hole at the top or from one of those?
Coming from out of the big hole, you see this thing kind of hovering there, like looking around. It does fit there.
Yeah, but he's just not on balance. The whole thing's gonna tip backwards.
Here. Get the two legs in and the tail. Lean her forward. There you go. And then the little clippies on the legs. Here, I can. I swear to God, we had it so it would fit.
Nice.
But the trouble is it weighs and
Yeah.
it goes backwards. You got that.
No, it should stand just like that.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Nice. Perfect.
So can we move those creatures over to the wall there? Yep, to that wall, as they are working to remove stuff. I need you guys to give me a. I'm going to give you a charisma save, but I'm going to let you use the +10 from Pass Without a Trace to add to your save.
And plus our 1d10.
Plus your 1d10. So
stealth?
charisma. Because she isn't perceiving you so much as smelling you.
So I got with a +10, I got a 30.
Okay.
25.
Okay.
Oh wait, 27. I'm sorry, I forgot my own charisma score.
25?
Oh yeah, then I have a 32, I forgot my own.
Okay.
I got a 21.
Okay. As you are we need to roll for Gus.
Oh, Gus too. 15 and
Plus a
25.
Okay, so 25 plus another d10, so
Okay.
pretty high.
Yeah.
So you all are you see this thing come up out of the depths, and this what was your word? Your sweetness?
Cloying. Cloyingly
that word
sweet.
now permeates this room, like to the point where like you almost have to like cover your nose. The everything like gets you have that like cinematic moment where like everything goes quiet from your perception. Nothing here has gotten quiet. If anything, it has gotten a lot louder. But in this moment, you are completely in the moment and paying attention to this creature. It looks at you, but sees you like minding the young.
Okay.
And like diverts its attention. It hovers there for a while, and you see it then go up to the ceiling and like just into the ceiling. The wings kind of like cover it up, turning it into kind of a stalactite from the ceiling. And as you're like trying to blend in, you see those creatures start opening up some of the tunnels that were on that end.
Okay.
And how long do we want to wait?
Well, I mean, if they open up big enough for all of us to get through, I say we should just try to sneak past them.
Yeah.
If it's within the hour, then we'll still have the pass without trace, so we've got that advantage. What do people think?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, as you...
Did you want to take an egg into your sack?
Good
Oh yeah, do you
question.
want to grab one of the...
I was thinking about it, but right now I'm going to veer against it. I like what you're thinking, but you know what? I don't want to risk it. Right now.
Yeah, it could be bad.
Don't want to risk
Yeah.
it for the biscuit. Okay.
I feel like the egg would just start screaming somehow.
Mhm.
Yeah, I just figured it'd be some of the Otter would be interested in grabbing.
Oh,
He'd be like,
totally.
oh yeah, the hag would like this.
Yeah.
So you see...
No, I don't like it.
a couple of the eggs, while you're there, burst open
Oh no.
over time,
Yeah.
and these little put it closer to the Wookiee there. No, not those, because you guys are kind of in that little cul-de-sac by where your arm is touching.
Yeah.
So put it up against the wall where your arm is touching. Yeah, like over there. So back in there, while you guys are kind of doing your thing, you see a couple sacks open up, and those things like skitter out. And you see them. One of them goes down that first hole. Another one, yeah, that's fine, zips, and I mean zips, from there over this way. Like, and you see another one kind of zip and like flop down into that hole and appears to kind of go that way. They just like disseminate and just go out wherever.
Okay.
They leave behind them a slightly acidic smelling slime
Okay.
from inside the egg sacs.
Take some out of that.
Yeah. You want to pick it up with like a rock or something and send her a slime-covered rock?
Yeah. So I take the hag bag, turn it inside out, kind of go.
For an empty egg sac or a
Let it
rock?
go.
For empty egg sack.
Okay.
'Cause I imagine
And
it's
while
still-
you're doing that, you do see another one come along and like cuts off the egg sac with its arm and like takes it and kind of like bundles it up and seems to be like just carrying it off down that big hole there.
Alright.
That was about 45 minutes.
We got 15 minutes worth of
So,
stealth, and then
And looking over, you don't it seems like they're making progress, but right now the opening is still relatively small.
Should we just take
Oh.
it down that left tunnel?
Yeah, I say we
The
just
four
take
of you could probably fit through that hole. The horse probably couldn't.
Good.
I mean, I don't want to lead Gus to the wolves, but does he still have a lot of shit on him?
Well, we could have enough. I got enough juice for a little while, that's for sure. Do we then march up front, kind of push some of these guys out of the way, throw, a rope over the biggest rock, and have Gus move it back and look like we're part of the work crew here? You're like, come on, guys, let's get this thing rolling here.
Oh, I mean,
I just don't know how much we could clear in 15 minutes. Not that our disguise is gonna go away. But
Well, at least he can start pulling out some bigger chunks. You know what I mean?
He's not gonna pull anything bigger than what those guys are doing. For being
they're
honest.
gigantic.
They're pulling huge fucking boulders.
Okay.
We should
like-
probably skedaddle.
I think we
Yeah.
should just go down the tunnel.
Yeah.
They're gonna be busy here for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if they're occupied here, then they're not occupied with us. So let's just go
Yeah.
skedaddle over to the tunnel. Because this guy's technically not here anymore. He's up in the stand.
He's up. He's hanging out there, up maybe another 50 to 60 feet.
Yeah. But he's not like in this hole anymore.
Correct.
Okay. So yeah, I think say we just go to the tunnel.
You're going to go down the highway tunnel.
Yeah.
That's where everyone
yeah.
comes from.
But if
Th-
it's still good.
This left side, right?
Yeah.
Correct?
Mm-hmm.
But we can maybe find like an offshoot tunnel.
Yeah.
We have one.
Let's just
In
get
the
out
wall
of
of
this
Yeah.
immediate area. Okay.
So yeah, we're gonna go that way.
Okay.
I just don't know how we're gonna get up
But
Yeah.
you mean up here?
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like how high was that?
Probably like 60 to 80 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna work. I just want to look at this.
Okay, well, down the left tunnel then.
All right, left tunnel.
That's the way to go.
Okay. So are we gonna try to
Let's move.
avoid walking past those guys? Are you gonna give them a? Are you gonna?
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
can we go this way?
Yep. Okay. As you pass by the queen,
Is that the queen?
I need you to roll another charisma check. You still have all your additionals. I would say just don't roll low.
Oh, I got a 1, so
Okay.
1
did it.
plus an 8 plus a 10, that's only
19?
28.
It's still high enough.
I
Okay.
got a 27.
Okay.
That's crazy that you have like a 1.
Yeah, but your charisma,
Oh, yeah.
you're a charisma class, so like
And I have
you
no
lucked
charisma.
out. If
Yeah.
anybody else had rolled a 1,
37. Taylor is embodying
He's like-
the ant.
Be the ants.
22 and 27.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you all managed to pass off as just little worker drones, and head past the queen into the nearby chamber. As you head that way, you see like this cave-in was relatively localized, and so you do see that there are just a honeycomb of options if you're looking for different different holes to go through. So what you haven't seen, aside from the queen, you haven't seen any of these creatures like crawling on the walls. They're all basically just crawling on the floor, right? So all of the tunnels have like almost like mining ramps where you could walk up to and head off to. So you have a series of like switchbacks or like little arches that you could take to get to various places. But this place is a maze of tunnels.
I talk in stone and I ask if there are any dwarven cut stones here. Because I'm hoping it's going to be like the other.
You hear no response.
I look for any more like like I said, like Thieves' Cant or any other kind of, something. Well, I can do a perception, investigation.
The okay, I gotta see how I can explain this. So there is a fine level of rubble that seems to be on top of the ground here. You can find like pieces maybe that appear to have been like dwarvenly hewn, but you can't see where, like, they're not attached to anything. It's just
Sure,
like
sure.
dust or like, random debris. So it's hard to say if it was from this particular opening or anything. Give me I want a technology check. Give me a wisdom check.
Okay. 7.
That's about par for the course. It doesn't. It doesn't look like anything here was done by dwarves.
Sure. I do take a little of the debris and put it in the hag bag, though,
Okay.
just as I normally would.
So it seems like this is not the right way, because our path was made by dwarves the full way.
And we can't really go that way right now. I guess we could just go in a direction.
And we could keep on the main.
It might meet up with it at some point. Like, we saw all kinds of tunnels meeting up with that main one. So if we go, I guess, right, it might wind up there.
Yeah, it might double back on itself.
Yeah.
Let's just keep motivating forward.
So we're gonna navigate by relative positioning. Is that
Yeah.
the plan? Okay. So if you're, I'll give that to you since you're the one who came up with it.
Okay.
You have gone down probably about 20 or 30 feet from the level that you were at. For the most part, you are relatively flat. Every once in a while it would come up and come down, but you would expect that in order to get back to where you needed to, you need to go up 20 to 30 feet,
Okay.
as well as to the right somehow by like 50 to 100 feet.
Okay.
That's kind of the general vector that you're looking for.
Got it.
And right now, everything that you would be looking at is kind of running perpendicular to that
Is it?
path.
So is this all just rough hewn rock? So I wouldn't be able to like tunnel very easily, would I?
I mean, you can tunnel. It's gonna be slow going. It's not dirt.
Yeah.
But I will say that you, since you've been watching these things work, you've seen that knife that you have that you
I
took,
was about to.
and you've seen how quickly it can cut through this type of rock.
So let's just start making our own tunnel. I'll break that out and just start hacking, I guess.
Okay. Are you gonna go off? So you've gone down this way. How far?
I don't think very far. How far have we gone?
Just away from a lot of the people,
Yeah.
a lot of the creatures.
And you do. They're traveling back and forth
Oh,
behind
yeah.
you now, right?
Okay.
So there are some tunnels that go this way, off of this main one. Like it's kind of like a honeycomb with tunnels kind of radiating out.
Sure.
So you could go down one of these tunnels a little ways to provide yourselves a little bit of.
I think that makes sense.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yep. As long as we keep on more on that kind of a path.
Yeah, then we can kind of figure out how to get back up, I guess, at some point.
Okay, as you kind of duck down this tunnel that you choose, you do hear like the screech and the flapping of the queen, and you hear a bit of a thud, as like it sounds like the queen has repositioned themselves. Does anybody want to look and see where that was, or okay?
I also do have
Perception, investigation.
Do you want to take a look?
Yeah, just kind of look
Okay,
around.
like look back around the thing.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, that's horrible. Is it perception?
Yeah.
6.
Do you have dark vision?
No.
It's just pitch blackness back there.
I do have mold earth. I don't know if it necessarily works on stone. That may help a little bit.
It does. No, mold earth doesn't. I think it's you need.
Well, it does say
I
if the
can never
dirt or
remember.
stone you target is on the ground. it
Okay.
causes it to become more difficult to follow,
Yeah, it doesn't. I think there's a different one for actually moving stone,
Yeah.
like shape stone.
I guess. Or they don't have.
Yeah.
No,
Well, he has stone excavation.
I don't have that yet.
That's right, I don't have that working anymore.
Okay,
Too
so
bad.
I imagine we're coming up on the second hour.
Yep. And you guys have gotten into this tunnel.
This was supposed to be a good event. What happened?
Well, so far we haven't had to fight anybody, so I'm not going to worry. All right,
We
so
were supposed to go down those holes. More down forever.
I'll put a little more adult oil.
Okay.
The bug juice.
And Otter does.
So you're just telling us a hole.
Yes, I'll just try to make as much progress
sword.
until maybe I'll find a thing that opens up. And we can,
Are we stopped at a wall, or is there still?
Well, you've gone down like a side tunnel. Here,
Oh,
shall we map it for you?
yeah.
Make it easier. Grab me the queen. Take your minis out of there. Can you take that big boy and put him in that hole? So, I'm gonna say, you guys have snuck. So this was. This was the large cavern here, and you managed to sneak off to the side here, and I'm going to say maybe gone around that corner there. It does proceed out that ways for a ways. So you're going to try to tunnel.
sure.
You go through. No.
Oh, sorry.
You go through actually a very short distance, and you find another chamber. Inside that chamber, you see something odd. Let's see if I have it.
While you're looking for something odd, it's just after 1. Do we want to order lunch, or are we gonna? Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we are.
You order pizza?
Yeah. Gotta write that.
We got the foods,
I'm so used to.
right? So, come on, buddy. Let's see here. You see a pile of skulls, like human type skulls.
Okay.
Wookie, you know what is great? This blue raspberry lemonade that I've gotten from the Caribou Coffee.
Ooh.
Wink, wink.
Caribou.
Caribou.
The coffee of Minnesota.
Delicious.
Right. And
What could you be drinking?
I wish I was drinking a caribou, but the caribou ones, I don't know.
Is that what happened to you, Haley?
set this on the table there, would you?
No
Okay,
power.
good. Yeah.
The 2 caribous.
Or Starbucks.
Or the Starbucks. Or the Target, or the independent Starbucks. How it works.
Yeah, here, sorry, give me that box back for a second. Yeah, sorry. I knew I had a thing here that I've been waiting for.
You want the skull?
No, keep the skull. No peeking.
You see an organ made out of bones. And you have to play a tune.
Oh yeah.
Okay, now put this back over there.
Skull on it.
Skull on it. Okay. You see, in this room, you see just a pile of skulls and bones as the only thing that is not just bones in here is a singular crate.
Okay.
Break open.
Should we see if we can tell if there's any magic? Right,
Break
and
open.
is our 15 minutes up? Is my pass without trace done?
Your pass without a trace is done.
I did put some more of the bug juice on
Okay.
Gus. And Dolly and myself.
Break
So
open the crate.
let's see if there's a. Let's not be hasty.
They don't got magic.
Can
they're
you
bugs.
roll a D100 for me?
Break open the crate.
Can I just use my arcana to see if there's any, if I can sense any like magic around it?
Yeah.
84.
Okay.
I got a 19.
19. Okay.
We do it the balderdash.
You do not see any magic.
Seems like an ordinary.
Yes.
Run-in-the-mill
Yeah.
crate. Okay.
Break open the crate.
Yeah, you go for it.
Break it.
Go ahead, open it, and put this inside there as you open it.
Okay. Oh my goodness, it's a nut.
And keep looking.
And lots of treasures.
Yeah, yeah.
Like-
Like, the gems and stuff.
And gold. Ish. Silver, gold, copper. Ooh, there's a.
They have Canadian coins.
Yeah, Mexico.
Those
Canadian dwarves.
Canadian dwarves have been down here.
Oh, I think I was gonna tell one.
Look.
You see a small dwarven dagger, as well as a massive amount of sapphires and diamonds,
Wow. Ooh. Ooh.
and a couple small pouches of coins.
And some mustaches.
And some mustaches.
I'm like, oh. Now we're talking.
Alright, I'll take the bag of coins with me.
There's a couple bags of coins.
Yes, I'll-
So,
I can put the gems in my bag of holding that I have.
yeah.
Can I look at the dagger?
Yeah. Because you say you needed something short. Like you literally asked for a dagger.
Ooh, I have provided.
Cool.
Panther blade.
So, how does it divvy up?
Do we want to count it when we're out of
Yeah.
Yeah, the bug tunnels maybe? Let's just grab it and go.
So, what, you got
So-
all the gems?
Yeah.
The box itself is small enough that you could just stick the whole box into your.
Oh.
some kind of
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Can I
Just
check
like-
out the dagger?
Put
Yeah, you can-
Yeah, let's just we'll just put everything in the box.
But everything's in the box. Well, except for the dagger.
Yeah, who gets the dagger? Who wants the dagger?
Dagger is not magical.
He wanted the dagger.
Okay.
You want the dagger?
He wanted a short
Steel?
range weapon.
Yeah.
It is roll a perception check.
Okay. That tells me no.
Blues.
Natural 20.
Nice.
22.
It is Damascus, adamantine, and silver.
Oh,
Wow.
nice play, Dad.
Or do you want to keep it in the box?
Everybody here knows what Damascus is, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like the weed needs to
Yep. You take it and just squish it together. Yep.
It's like laminating a dough. You do a cup pastry.
What's its damage? Does he know?
I mean, if it's a regular dagger, it's D4. I don't know. if
It's
they're,
it's a D
but
it's a
it would be,
D4
Like, effective against more types of guys.
Yeah.
There's like some stuff that resist damage that isn't adamantine.
silver.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So it's like our ritual special time use. We're not gonna just
Did you
stab
say
everything
silver?
with it.
I mean,
It's silver and adamantine.
maybe Damascus.
Okay.
Does it look like a ritual dagger?
I mean,
Oh, it is definitely not your standard dagger. Yes, but it does not look like a. It looks dwarven.
Okay. I don't care then.
Should we just leave it in the box then?
yes, I don't
I
know.
I'm gonna, yeah, I'm gonna put it
Okay.
on my
Cool.
belt.
Not a ritual, don't care.
Just in case.
I thought it would be something that it was like, okay, let's do something with it here.
Nothing good, just cut herself open.
Yeah, we have just traveled through the accursed hive and stumbled upon a junk drawer, effectively.
One man's trash is another man's
You did
treasure.
do detect magic,
Yeah, like Arcana.
and we were focused on the case. However, you do find that there is some arcana under the pile of bones.
Okay.
Are
Cool.
you gonna look for it under
Sure,
the
yeah,
bones?
I'll go rummaging around some bones.
You find a leather tube with something inside of it. Like you can.
Shoot something inside of it.
The leather is kind of old and cracked.
So would this be a good time to take a short rest for our party and get something to eat?
I don't know. Do you want to take a short rest and get something to eat?
Can I just throw the leather tube like against the wall, see if it cracks open? Because if it's like poison or some shit, I don't want it on me.
You can throw it against the wall. It hit and just falls.
Does it like have an opening I can just open?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna open it away from me.
I just see you like, huh.
Everyone's gotten more cautious after.
After yours, yeah. So I open it away from me like a confetti popper
Okay.
or a Roman candle.
It's a gender reveal.
you undo the buckle. You flip open the thing and nothing happens.
Oh, okay, so I'll just reach out a little ways from me and see if anything comes out.
A scroll pops out.
A squirrel?
Scroll.
A squirrel. An enchanted squirrel.
Yes.
I'm like, that's kind of cool.
That's the smallest squirrel I've ever seen.
Get all
He's
the nuts.
hungry.
He's just stayed alive in that leather tube for like ever.
Right?
It was like, like a tardigrade, or what are the little water bears?
Yeah, tardigrade.
Tardigrade that can survive in...
Like everything.
Yeah, basically. Oh, scroll. So I will unroll the scroll
Yep.
with the words again facing away from me just in case.
Okay.
How come hers isn't gonna obviously kill her?
I'm being very cautious.
I need to take over someone to open the scroll and have it explode them, and then we can read it. Because for sure it's gonna do something like that.
So what does the scroll do right now?
You open it up and it just kind of sits there with words printed on it.
Okay. I will turn around and I will take a...
Your face melts up. No.
Indiana Jones.
So we've been trying to contact you about
Your
your
extended
vehicle's
warranty.
extended warranty. You're like, damn it!
Every time. How these guys always get my number.
Your cart's extended warranty.
Right? Son of a bitch.
Oh yeah, we rented like our horses and cart. They ain't
Yeah,
going
right?
back.
Yeah,
long
it's
ago.
done.
So yeah, is it in English, basic? What is it?
It is written in common/arcane,
Okay.
and it is just a spell scroll
Nice.
What type of spell?
for daylight.
Interesting.
Okay. I put the scroll back into the leather tube and put it amongst my person.
But you don't need stuff. Like you're not like druids just know it. If you pick up your spells, you don't need to like learn it like
That's true, yeah.
sorcerers.
Wizards need to copy
Wizards,
spells
yeah.
into their spell book.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
can
Oh,
still
so
cast
can I
it.
just read it then and just?
You can use it to cast the spell.
Well, I'll keep it. Yeah.
It's a higher level spell. They're like 4, 6,
Third level.
third level, right? Okay.
Okay, but
well,
you have a
that's-
slot. You have a slot as long as you
Yeah.
prep it.
Yeah.
So you could choose to learn it, but it also can be used as a casting.
Yeah. I'll keep it then, and
Yes.
I'll just tuck it away and I'll learn it later.
You should learn it, and then we can also use it as a casting. Porque no los dos.
Oh,
Okay.
Nice. It seems ominous that we need that in the dark caves.
Maybe we don't need it. It's a coincidence.
Well, maybe we can use it to like kill all the bug people if they're underground. Maybe they are allergic to sunlight.
Yeah, we've never seen them in like direct sunlight.
No. Maybe there's vampires down
That too.
I want one.
here. Do you want a vampire?
Yeah.
So you can eat it, or
I'll be one.
Okay.
Until we hit the sunlight, then it's gonna suck. But
you
like
could be
being
like a
a
day
drow.
walker.
yeah,
though.
I know that was the thing too. They can't see.
Maybe you're like a day walker.
Or a Dampier, which is pretty close.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's do that.
all right. So
Hopefully, hopefully.
I'm talking to Gus and Tina and just making sure the group's all good to go.
As
Okay.
we speak out this into the void to see if anyone picks it up.
If there's any vampires listening, I would love to meet you.
Listen up, vamps. How is Gus doing? Did we ever like heal?
Hand me that treasure chest there and some
Did we ever
skulls. I'll take the
Gus
skulls.
any, healing.
No, we didn't give him any healing.
No, he's been fine.
He's got one
One.
HP.
Because he's got one hit
Severely
point.
burned.
Yeah, we gotta
I
figure
mean,
something out.
we could take a short rest then. Does anyone need a
fine.
short rest? You are still
I-
missing some health.
Yeah, I could use a short rest.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm fine with that. Unless
Cool, we'll explore it. Still no spiders?
Still no spiders.
no cave spiders. That's weird.
Yeah, because they're all dead. They're all gone. They've skittered away.
Roll a intelligence check.
Nah, she's not.
The intelligence of a
or
spider.
for you, I would say it could also be a nature check or a history check.
Nah, she's bad at all of them. So, it's a 10, right in the middle.
Okay, so like you're thinking around about like why there's no spiders here,
Yeah.
but you remember seeing those little creatures zip off.
Yeah.
So
So does Gus then, can he do any kind of hit dice? I don't know how that works.
we'll give Gus some hit dice. He can rest.
Alright.
He's a huge creature, so his hit dice would be a D8. Or a large creature would be a D8.
7.
Are there any mushrooms or anything growing in here?
So one second. Yes, in here mushrooms.
Yes.
Go ahead and do a perception check. So if you're keeping track, 22,400 in sapphires.
Oh, okay. 1 second.
Pieces of sapphire or sapphire's gold worth of sapphire?
Sapphires worth of gold.
Okay.
How many sapphires?
2,400 gold pieces worth of sapphires.
Oh.
And 81,300
Jesus.
Oh my goodness.
in diamonds.
81,000. You're retired.
Oh, shit.
You need a bag to send shit back to your family.
I do have a bag of holding, so as long as that survives, I guess
Yeah.
it'll get there. But yeah, that'd be kind of. So there's also a portal there.
And then we got
Oh, and then the gold
Yeah,
that was in
gold.
there.
How much gold is there?
So one of them had gold, the other one had platinum.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
You have 96 gold pieces.
96 gold.
Garbage. Okay.
Yeah,
And
considering that 81,000.
I'll take the diamonds. You guys can. Somebody else can take the platinum. Somebody else can take the sapphires. Somebody else can take the gold pieces. And that's everybody gets something.
let's say 12 platinum
Okay.
Like, I got a dag.
and 3 copper.
We'll split it all later. Oh, wait, no, we're in a safe space, so we might as well split it now. Right?
I mean, I guess then everybody has to carry it around.
Just throw it in the bag of holding and
Alright, because
Yeah,
does it
we
weigh a
can
lot?
divvy up later.
Yeah.
it's in wall. Four of us would be weighed
Yeah.
down.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I want is for us to end up in a
here,
town
this
later.
is about how much it weighs. Maybe a little bit more than that.
We'll have to. Yeah. I've got a bag of holding.
Yeah. I want us to go to a town and get some real cool stuff. We can afford everything. Like, my ring was like nothing chump change compared to this stuff. I could get it doubly enchanted. I could like heal myself instantly.
Tchotchke time.
Wall drug, here we come.
How many keychains?
Oh,
do you
I
have?
did not roll for me looking for mushrooms.
And all the bumper stickers on the back
Yeah.
of your shell.
Oh, nice. So that was
Where the heck is Wall drug?
21.
See,
A 21.
Yeah.
Roll a d6.
Oh,
Let's see what you find.
5. It's the same one as last time. Oh. So, does it cause it when it's eaten, or can I just throw it at someone and it
It
causes
needs to be eaten.
Okay.
so are we all doing an investigation while we're in there, or?
She's looking for mushrooms.
Oh, more mushrooms?
Yeah.
That is such a high constitution that they need to save.
Can I look for mushrooms too?
You can.
Can I try to use my, I was about to say avocado skills, which isn't right because I'm an armadillo.
17.
17.
Guess that's
I've got 2 cards left here. Roll a d4, or roll something. It doesn't even matter. I'll even and odd.
1.
Odd.
Can I use my armadillo
Oh, you got the one
skills
that fills you up.
to see if, like, I can perceive, or maybe tell which way we should, like, tunnel to get back to the, like, I don't know what the,
Sounds like some dwarf shit right there.
That's the one I just found.
You're gonna channel your inner dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what we're doing?
I'm channeling my inner armadillo. My inner bat echolocation kind of thing.
Mm.
So, you trying to reason spatially about where you're at. The tunnel that you have opened up is aligned in the direction that you are headed, or that you want to be headed.
Okay.
But it
We want to go up, I think.
you need it would take you over, but it wouldn't get you up. You might need to figure out a different way to get up.
Okay.
So if I want to trip
Just as
out
long as we
later,
can get over,
Oh.
that's at least one step right in the right
I'll have
direction.
some vivid hallucinations.
Okay.
Nice.
Or I can try to make it into something. I have the poisoner's kit now. I think I got it. I was looking for a poisonous mushroom, but I got this
Okay.
one. But it's worth money. But now we have so much money. So I can just waste things.
We just gotta get out of this place first.
Mm-hmm. And sell it somewhere.
All right, what are we doing? We're done with our rest?
Yeah, well,
Wait, one more thing. Is there any circle of mushrooms? Is there a fairy ring anywhere? I just watched
There is
Delicious
not.
in Dungeons. I need to switch something.
No, there are no fairy ring mushrooms.
I'm sure none of the diamonds are mimics.
Yeah.
They taste really good when they're steamed.
It's true.
Steamed?
I somehow
What,
got my
like, fried or
Netflix
something?
account
Yeah.
back. Like, as my parents, so you know they cut us off. But for some reason, one day I got it back, and I binged the whole show.
Nice. I read it. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
what is it?
Delicious in Dungeon.
Oh,
I
yeah.
heard of it.
It's about these guys trying to get through a dungeon, and in order to make food, they just cook the monsters that they find in there.
Oh.
and they make
But it's
food
also
for
like
food.
part cooking show.
Yes, I
No,
love
they like-
cooking
and
Wait,
they
anime.
eat all
that
the
makes
stuff in
sense.
there.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah, you should watch it. It's
Cooking
fun.
anime is
This
like
sounds
one of my
like
favorite
fun.
subgenres.
If you like cooking shows, you should also watch Food Wars.
Yes, Food Wars is good.
Is that the one where they get real horny about the food?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Why did you have to say yes? I was gonna totally get her to go watch it.
Like, you
No,
say
I know.
horny about the-
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everyone
it turns
has
into
fan
like erotic
service.
fantasy, like erotic food
Like they
fantasy.
try to fuck a pie or something?
No, it's just when they eat
I think it's just like people
so
make food that's so good.
yeah, it's so good.
It's so good. They like the cartoon animation is like a orgasm. Yeah.
Okay.
Every time we watched it, it made me so hungry for the food. The food
Right?
looked So good.
Right? Like I wanted to try like
Yeah.
some of those things, but
Like when our curry.
Have you
guy
seen
came
it?
Along.
What's that?
Food Wars? Oh, it's thoroughly depraved. I love it.
I love Great British Bake Off.
I love Great
Yeah, it's not like that at all.
Great Bake Off is good.
I like
Not nearly
Master
as horny.
Chef also.
I
Mm.
haven't seen that.
I like Iron Chef, old school.
Yeah, I like Iron Chef also. We watch a lot of documentaries too, just food, just street food documentaries. Those are good too. I was like, why can't I have unlimited money just travel here and eat this stuff?
Oh my.
Yes, so I've kind of determined which direction we should keep going to get to the tunnel, and then we can figure out how to get up later.
Okay.
So let's get out.
All right,
Okay,
we're gonna
so-
follow you.
Lead the way.
Let's do a survival check
Great.
for that. See how successful you are. And at this point in time, we need to roll
These.
the dices again.
I got a 9.
Okay. Good to know.
We're walking straight, so it's okay.
Somewhat straight.
19! And a 1!
Oh,
14.
Nice. And a 14?
14.
I was hoping you'd get another 19. Oh, wait, no.
Almost
Would
got
we
20.
get another dice if we both had 19?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it just the double 20 so you lose one?
Yes.
Okay.
Hold on, Wookie. What did you get?
I got a 1.
Let's see.
That's an 11.
All right.
Go ahead and roll a d8.
Who, me?
Yes.
Yeah, you have the
You
1.
earned it.
So we had a 1, a 19, and a
14.
14. Okay.
I got an 8. Fuck you. Ocho.
The Ocho.
I like these dice, but it's too bad they get scratched up really quick.
Oh, yeah, it's a bummer.
They're pretty. They match your cup.
Yeah. And they got cute little cats on them.
Does it have the cat butt on the
Okay.
other side?
Yeah, cat butt and then cat face.
1,
That's
2, 3, 4, 5, and let's say 5 is for Gus, and 6 is for, let's say, Dolly.
Okay.
You have to do the honors for rolling the d6.
Oh, I gotta roll a 16.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
7, 8.
4.
That's me.
Oh.
Okay.
What has happened to me with your 1?
Sorry.
Okay.
Something good. That's what.
See how that would work out. So you rolled an 8 for your survival check.
9.
9 for your survival check.
Well, and then I got an 8 on my D8, yes.
Okay. So you travel for some time down this tunnel, and you believe that you have gotten to the right point to, like, turn.
Okay.
How do you want to proceed?
Like, turn.
So you've been going like in this direction,
Yeah.
and you know that up above you there's a road that goes this way. You need to travel down this way until you find the right time to turn to go up to intersect with this tunnel.
Okay. Could I do a perception?
You,
or a
you did a survival on 8. How do you go up? Like, are you gonna try to tunnel it, or are you gonna look for a tunnel that goes up?
Look for a tunnel that goes up. I think would probably be easier.
Okay.
Or I could because this is still rock. It's not necessarily earth, right?
Yeah.
I guess something to consider, Guil.
Yeah.
We found a bunch of dwarven stuff in this tunnel, so I think logically it makes sense to assume that this tunnel somehow connects with the dwarven tunnel.
That's a good point. So let's keep on this one, and we'll see. Hopefully, we'll find one that goes up.
Okay. Is anybody assisting with this survival check?
No.
I could.
Okay, so you're gonna be checking
You're doing
the
good.
walls for stuff.
I'm confident, all of us.
What do you want? Investigation?
Survival or investigation, however you want to do this.
12.
12. So you, as you're kind of walking along, you feel pretty confident that you've been like checking the rocks pretty regularly, and you're not seeing anything that resembles like a hewn rock. You hear that ominous sound of crackling, and that split second of, oh fuck, it's happening again. And I need you to roll a dexterity save.
Cool, I'm a monk. Monks have good stuff with this. Because evasion, when a monk is subjected to an effect that allows it to make a dexterity saving throw, to take only half damage, it instead takes no damage if it succeeds on the saving throw and only half on the fail. So hopefully it's that. I get a +7 to my saving throw.
And as you're realizing this,
That was a 1. So
you
no.
remember the sound and the feel of what happened to one of your acolytes as the floor opened up beneath you.
Yeah, bye.
And you turn around and you see that split, the light from this portal lighting up their face as they have this moment of horror, realizing that they have just gone through, and
Bye.
just plops out.
Wait, who?
That's me. Bye.
Okay, so
I'm gonna find his foot.
Who's foot?
That my kid, when he fell through the other time,
Oh,
and his
that's
foot
right,
got cut up.
right.
I fell the same one.
I forgot we were regrowing his foot until he died.
You know, if it had hit this and had a 19, and then it went to a 1.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so this happens. What are y'all doing?
Guys, we lost Anansi.
Okay. So,
Again.
Not my fault this time.
So were you towards the front then?
Yeah, I was right behind Guil.
So I don't see
imagine
it.
I didn't even see that. I probably was looking at Gus or Taylor.
Yeah, I was leading the way, so I didn't see that either. So whoever's behind me.
Just
I
watched
called it out.
Taylor wasn't paying attention once, and then no one just notices I disappear.
So
Like, it's really quiet.
so is Anansi in a whole different like dimension now, or is she
Yeah.
like just below, like a floor below us, or do we just not know?
I'm gone.
You can't tell. You saw what looked like the astral sea.
Okay.
Perfect.
Bye.
Yeah, it'd probably be Astral Sea. I mean, on the one hand, if they manage to
So
make the
you
angel
are
ragged,
just floating
Fine.
right
Yeah.
now in the astral sea.
Okay.
Do you want to do a perception check to see what's around you?
Yeah.
Oh, you met an angel? Oh yeah.
yeah,
Well, the angel's gonna
it's
like
a
me.
long story. I guess I can tell you on the way.
Okay.
Ooh.
17. That's what I needed last time.
Just a straight 17 is
Yeah.
what you rolled, or you don't have a...
No,
16
15 plus
Okay.
2.
So as you kind of like orient yourself to look around, you see the sky is alight with what looks like effectively fireworks as these portals are opening up and meteors are blipping through. You see periodically you hear the screams of people like that are being thrown through. Like over in the distance you see somebody else who's just kind of hanging out in the astral sea, floating there like you are.
swim?
How do you want to try?
I am gonna just try to like swim
Okay.
through the air.
You think about it,
Yeah.
and like you start moving your hands, but like your body just kind of goes in that direction.
Yeah.
Like it seems like your hands don't really do anything. Which direction are you headed?
Good question. Is there a portal that looks like Loth like?
You are intending to head towards Lolth.
Sure. Yeah. Sounds
Okay.
good to me. That's perfect. I'd love that.
So you set this intention in your head, and you start going like because there's a couple of things that are floating. You have some sense of relative position and like how things are moving. You start to go this way, and then you stop, and then you start to go this way, and you stop, and then you start to go this way, and you stop, and you just kind of like are going around in like this weird ball of space, like never being able to get outside of that region. And then like you see a portal open up. You see a Drider there, like look through like at you, and like it sticks its arm, like one of its feet in
Yeah.
to like for you to reach it.
Yeah.
And as you go to reach it,
Yeah.
you feel this like gravity kick in underneath your feet, and you plop down right back where you started out.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Anansi's back. False alarm.
Oh, cool. I mean, did you see anything cool?
No.
Did you see Damocles?
No.
Okay.
What did you see?
A Drider foot. That's. I didn't see who I wanted to see. That's all that mattered.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
All right, well, I guess we'll keep on going then. Yeah.
She is distraught.
I haven't even noticed what's going on. I'm still talking to the
Still looking for
horse.
mushrooms.
Yeah.
She had thought this was a good
Are
opportunity.
you still looking for mushrooms, or are you talking to the horse?
I'm just talking to the horse.
Okay. I got 2 flies in here somehow. Okay. So you're looking for a tunnel that goes up.
That was
Yes.
just like a little excerpt.
Banished to the astral sea for 2 turns. So I gave it 2 minutes.
Love did not come to see me.
You do find roll a perception check to see if you can find a tunnel that looks like it's going up. Is anybody helping with this, or
What's happening?
are you discussing what you're trying to do, or are you just kind of leading the team?
Oh, I was just kind of leading the team. But okay, so FYI.
Oh, no, if you're just leading the team, then I don't want to meta this.
Yeah, I'm just leading. I guess I should be a better communicator. 7.
Good.
So you find a tunnel. It kind of looks like it's going up.
Okay.
Yay.
It is going up. However, it's going up in this direction, as opposed to that direction, which is the direction you want to go.
Okay. I guess we'll just wait. Alright, guys. Keep your eyes peeled for a good-looking tunnel that may get us out of this bullshit.
Did Driders
Teacher
usually
Anansi has a
follow
question.
Driders?
well? Yeah, would I consider them like kin?
Not exactly.
They're not friendly with.
It
I'm
look.
trying to see if she can interpret it as something positive has happened.
I'm sure she will.
Because it's like, well, they are a friendly creature to Lolth, so that means Lolth saw me and helped me. Because I don't know that I was supposed to pop back.
They more look like they were. Oh yeah, sorry, Drider. Yeah, they totally follow Lolth.
Okay, yeah.
Like spider.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I was
it's
thinking.
it's like the bigger version that you want to be someday.
Well, I wanted to be the arachne, the half human.
That's a Drider.
Oh, that's a Drider?
Yeah.
Oh, For sure then Lolth was helping me. Of course. I'm her most faithful
You asked me the question, and I doubted myself. I'm like, did I pick the wrong one? Like, I just pulled one off the top of my head.
Oh, wow. It was a life-changing experience. I know that we're on the right path here.
Cool.
Praise
Just remember,
be
we
to
gotta
God.
find a tunnel that we can get old Gus up to. So unless you can mage hand him.
I wish I could have you.
What's the max weight
Wow.
for a mage?
Like 5 or 10 pounds.
Oh, that is definitely not Gus.
That was the best.
Unless we cut them up into bits and
No,
pieces.
but there
That
And
is.
that defeats
yeah.
the purpose, I
I
guess.
do have something later on, just in case, but I can only go.
Okay, so you're going to
horizontally.
continue forward.
Yes. We'll wait.
Okay.
To,
Let's look for another tunnel up as a group.
All right,
Alright.
one.
Who's doing the looking? I'll give you two of you can roll,
no,
or somebody
I
can
will.
roll with
That makes
advantage.
sense.
yeah, I'll look too. So
Okay, so go ahead. You
So
you
you're in the
two.
front, I'm in the back, right?
yeah, let's do that. So I'll be in the front. You bring up the rear with Gus,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
just in case I
We're
miss
gonna-
something.
We're gonna human centipede this shit.
Roll them.
I'm
Let's see what you
too-
got.
Not.
I'm too blissed out and juiced out
14.
from
I got
earlier.
Probably trying to keep you from walking
I
into
got
stuff.
12.
Yeah.
Got a 12. Okay. Yours was a 14 with all your modifications.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, I got a
nice.
6.
Okay. So you look at one and you're like, this one, I don't know. This one feel like you're like, I have a good feeling about this one.
Yeah.
You pull Otter over and consult, and Otter's like, yeah, I can see this looks like it might be going up.
Okay. So let's.
It is heading in that direction.
All right. Let's try it.
All right, let's
Good.
let's give this one a go, folks.
Yeah. Worst comes to worst.
We're still doing the tunnels.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully we don't encounter any bugs.
So you go. It has like a little bit of an incline. It's like a little bit of an incline at first, but then it starts to get a lot steeper, and then it like levels off a little bit, and then it gets steeper again, and it kind of does like one of these as it goes up. Give me a survival check so that you can figure out how far you need to go before you have gone past the level that you need to go up to. Because you've got
Can I
you
help?
went this way. Now you got to go up to get.
Yeah.
You can help if your survival is good.
Plus
Does
8.
anybody have it?
No.
I've got
I have
a
a
5 plus 5 survival.
That's
so
good. Yeah, I've got a +2, so I think I'm with you guys.
You want to you want to give her advantage?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Roll with advantage then.
Yeah, like the dreaders and arachnes are the same. They even have the same
Oh,
picture.
Yeah.
Sweet. I got a 23.
Okay.
Woo!
So you start going up, and you notice that the type of rock changes at a certain level, and that like rock type seems to be like the same type of rock that you were walking through before.
Okay, when we were in like the main tunnel that
Yes.
we should have been in. All right.
So, like you get to that level, and you're like, okay, you're really confident you found the right level.
Okay.
However, there does not seem to be any connection, and you're not certain if it, you think it's probably to your left going up, but it could be to your right.
Okay.
It's just not, doesn't seem to be aligned with where you're at here.
Can I roll a perception and see if I can suss out maybe something?
You can certainly try.
Yeah, I got a 10.
Okay. You figure after you thought you should have gone up, you travel a little bit further. So it is most likely somewhere to your left.
Okay.
No, this dice needs to go. That's a 1 again.
What were you trying to do?
Listen for spiders.
Listen for spiders.
Ooh.
You listen,
I do.
but you don't hear anything.
I don't. That dice sucks. That's like 3 ones in a row.
Dice is awesome.
You can do a skill check.
I mean,
Sounds like Larry wants that
Yeah.
dice.
I-
I think
I'm
this
a-
is like my roleplay dice though, because like ones are good for roleplay stuff.
And I just want to double check. We are recording the audio, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Super concerned.
Just remember all what you said. We'll just ADR it later.
Yeah.
That's fine. I guess I can set it up for a second. I'm sorry. So I think it's to the left, but I just don't necessarily know how
How far?
far. Can I try another perception check?
I mean, are you going to try to listen through the rock?
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you
I
want?
can talk to it.
Yeah. Why don't you? Yeah.
I
See if you can find if they will talk back to you.
I ask, is there a tunnel close to here? Towards like the left wall that she's at.
That will get us to the main tunnel.
How
We're in a
loudly?
tunnel, Anansi.
How loudly are you asking?
You don't want to say I'm talking rock.
True.
It's true.
I will just remind you, speaking aloud. We're in a tunnel.
So are
Ro-
you like trying to start digging? We're just trying to find the output.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah,
like
I'm just gonna keep
confluence of where I
talking
can
as
just
I go along.
I can start digging whatever, and then.
Okay, so
get into the
you're
main.
you're trying to hold a conversation effectively with the strata.
Yeah.
Okay.
As we're
So
going.
you are going through one section of rock. Yeah, you got there's a fly that's crawling on your mask, and it
I'm
is
hoping it attaches to the.
it is
Like fly
it is
paper?
super disturbing because I see it like walking around your eye as you look at me, and I'm like, that is just all forms of wrong. Right. So you strike up a conversation with the first strata of rock,
we
just
should probably move this
that you
up.
have been talking to.
There we go.
And then like we come across this strata. So the first one that you're talking to is like, oh yeah, we've got lots of holes around here. There's a hole. Where are you? Can you knock? You.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We got holes up and down and left and right, and there's some holes on the other side over there, and you're in a hole, and here's holes and there's holes, and we got lots of
A
holes.
hole next to where I'm knocking.
I mean, I go for miles and miles, and there's holes everywhere. And then you get to the next layer, and it is a darker like obsidian,
Yeah.
right? And this one is like, yeah, we've got holes. Where do you? What are you looking for? He sounds way more like. How do I say this?
Bougie.
Yeah, like he. This particular strata has more.
Sounds very languid.
Sounds like they want to be more helpful, but still needs better reference
Yeah.
for what you're talking about because their frame of reference is so vastly larger than yours
Yeah.
that
Ask where the end of this tunnel is. 'Cause we want to get out.
I want to know where we can connect to from where the dwarves used to travel.
oh, I remember the dwarves cutting through. They are the direction that you're looking. They are their tunnels were in that way. By your tremors, they would be about 20 or 30 tremors away.
Okay, I tell us this. So about
So-
20 or 30 feet.
I mean, can you ask them that to please explain a tremor so we are like it could be steps, but is their definition of a tremor different than what we think of tremor? It's like, do they mean steps? Do they mean something else? Just ask them to specify.
I
Go
know
for
what
it.
he's gonna say. I've talked to a lot of stones. Now they're gonna say a tremor's a tremor.
You never know. You never know.
I asked if they can
Oh, young
pontificate
one.
on Trevor.
Oh, young one. We do not have eyes. We perceive through the tremors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Many creatures have tremored through me over the ages. It tickles a little bit.
Oh my god. Okay, well, I was talking to a lot right now, so
Yeah,
And he goes on at like he hasn't had somebody to talk to in a long time. The guys on either side of him are pretty boring, so he's pretty happy to talk to you, even if it offends those guys.
Okay, so
At a certain point, you just wish he would stop talking.
yeah, I just zoned them
So
out.
Nancy, so 20 to 30 tremors in the direction that we're going, or like, so we should keep going this way. And
Hello,
then
are
at
you
some
still
point-
there?
Yes, I
would-
have been listening.
I would
to
very much like to further this conversation. It's been such a long time. I don't have very many guests who I can communicate with.
Do you want part of you to come along?
Well, then it wouldn't be part of me.
I go, I
They
think
can't-
we have a little stone buddy who would like to talk to you. Don't we, Anansi?
Do you speak stone?
I mentioned she's sitting there talking to it. I'm wondering
In
what
stone,
she's-
though,
I
right?
wonder what she's doing with her other stone.
Anansi, would you,
The stones can't. Your main body can't talk to your small butts. Like if I took a part of you.
I mean, if I cut off a part of you, do you still talk to that?
True enough.
Anansi, so it's 20 to 30 tremor
Tremors.
steps.
It's a common misconception amongst
in the way
the
that we're
tremor
going,
makers.
and then we can cut over, like we can tunnel over. Is that what I'm getting from the rock?
Yes, that is what I am getting from the rock.
Will you ask just to make sure, just to clarify? Por favor.
I ask that
You ask what?
when
So when we
in
go
our
to
20 to 30 tremors away, we are able to cut over to the path of the dwarves.
the main, like a main
Tremor.
dwarf.
Well, everybody's tremors are a little bit different. The one that has the heavier tremors, it's probably more like 20, but you have a little bit of a lighter tremor, and so might be
I think we did alcohol
25.
in the cart, right?
I think we did, yeah.
What'd you say?
We did leave the alcohol in the cart, right?
Or I think we used it to
Yeah.
light some stuff on fire.
Oh,
Actually,
damn. I'd rather
Yeah.
do that right now.
Go. You walk 20.
I do very much like these insect creatures.
Oh,
They're
so Anansi.
continually digging new holes and
So, Anansi-
tremoring around. Every once in a while, they do
Anansi.
cause a...
look over here. Will you ask the rock if I go 20 tremors? Will he shout out when I should stop? Like when, like the point then?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
I'm
asked
gonna-
him to play a game.
Yeah.
Oh, this sounds like fun.
So
I'm
when
just tell him I'm gonna start walking. My friend's gonna start walking, and you tell me when they should stop.
yeah, the one with the heavier tremors, once they hit the 20 or so tremors you said, tell them when to stop. You're gonna try to do it at the exact same time.
Can you do that? Yeah.
Well, you have the right spot to dig through at where you're at now. If you walk, you'll be outside of my stratum.
I'm assuming you tell me this.
Yeah.
Wait. So no. Okay. So now I'm curious. What
This is
whole-
the strata. This is the rock layer.
Yeah.
This is the tunnel.
Yeah.
If you walk, you're gonna leave the
Oh,
stratum.
so he can't tell us anymore. Well, can he ask?
You need to go that way.
Yeah, he's telling
Yeah.
us to dig where he is.
Yeah, into him.
So what the fuck is the 20 to 30 tremors?
That's
you're
how far
talking
you have to
about?
dig.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
Until we
know, I
So it's
feel
like tunnel.
No,
up
until
here.
we reach the dwarf pass.
Okay, fuck me. It's a fucking rock. Okay, cool. I'm gonna start digging.
Oh, that tickles.
He likes to do more.
I don't want to.
You can't
Harder,
hear it.
Daddy, please.
You can't hear it. You can't hear it.
I know. They just told me. Okay, I'm plugging my ears and I'm tunneling. Could you ask her?
And as she's tunneling, you hear that like, ooh, that tickle, and then like it breaks up into, oh, that's funny. And you hear all these little voices now, as all the little pieces are crumbling and falling down and like falling down the thing.
Yeah.
Like it just everybody starts talking to you,
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm born, and like all these little baby rocks are like, yay, I'm free, and they start tumbling, wee.
I tell the big one, like, well, now you have a lot of people to talk to. A lot of us.
Oh, this will be great.
Yeah.
Different experiences. I love this. Oh, that is. Oh, keep going. Yeah,
tell
that
him
feels
to tell
great.
you when I should stop tunneling, or should I just come into a tunnel? Presumably.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna keep tunneling until I find a tunnel.
Almost there.
Almost.
Almost there.
Oh.
Oh. I can't resist. It's so great.
I pick up a little pebble, and then it's gonna be friends with my other. I say, "You're coming on a journey with us," and then I have it talk to my river pebble.
Here we go.
Yeah.
I did not consent to this kink.
His stone really didn't have any say in it either.
Alright, so I'm tunneling.
Stone carving over there.
Who knew? Do I eventually come into another tunnel as I'm tunneling?
You do, and I'll save you the dramatics as you break through to the other
Make
side.
him a new asshole?
But yeah, you break through and you find yourself like back into a tunnel that was clearly cut by dwarves.
Okay.
It is still a little bit higher. Like you're tunneling and you break through and you see the like the bottom part of it, but then with just a little bit of work you can like put in a couple stairs to get up there.
Okay. I'll do that.
Say, thank you. Talk to you maybe later. Well, later. You live a long time. I'll see you later.
Okay, well if anything happens, you just let me know. I'll be hanging out here. Continue to tremor along.
Oh, actually, before we go, can you ask him about the buggy things and like where they may be more centrally located, so we can try to avoid them? If he knows anything about that.
Okay. Where did the majority of the bug tremors come from?
Oh, they're below you now.
Mm.
Which way are you headed?
Well, we're headed out, like hopefully out towards the.
So how do you explain that to a rock?
We're trying to get to the end of this underground cavern. Hopefully.
Taverns. Oh, what's on the map? Where are we trying? What's our next?
Oh yeah. What's our next
Can,
stop?
can't
can
read
you
it.
explain it to me in tremors?
Do you know where the water, the big lake was?
The Muffin Man.
Missouri Lane.
Did you know where the big lake was? Have you heard of
yes,
that? We're
the
going the
water.
opposite way.
Oh, okay. Well, that you are about 6,000 tremors from the end.
Great. Has there been anything else recently that has tremored this way, in the direction we're heading?
Oh, just the normal bugs.
Okay. Right.
But
What?
towards the end, there are very few of those. Every once in a while, there's a new rock will be over there.
That sounds about right. That's a meteor. Okay.
Okay.
Awesome.
Well, I guess thank him for his insight.
Thank you. I will put in a good word for you to Loth.
Oh, who's lost?
And then I go into a big.
Okay, and
We
then
leave
as you
Anansi
guys
behind.
continue to walk,
I come back I'm like, all right, guys, come on, let's. I broke through, so let's keep on keeping on.
All right.
okay, so you
I can still talk and rock as we go along.
Yes, you can
Yes.
have a.
you proselytize.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a persuasion roll to see if you can convert this stratum of rock to being a servant of Loth. As we continue on our merry way,
Yes.
Wait, you get +7.
we are back on trail, heading away from the
No, we're gonna use the
Hive?
inspiration on this.
a valid use of inspiration.
I
To be
mean-
fair,
'Cause that's
you have 2 of them, right?
9. We're at 14. Is that enough?
I mean, it's a rock.
You are talking to a wall.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll leave at 14. I'll leave my D6 first. Just one more thing.
We may need that to convert someone else. That's more important.
Well, I will certainly see what I can do to serve Loth. Sounds like a good deity.
Yes.
I do like
Yes!
spiders. They tickle.
Oh, you should ask him if he has detected any spiders. If there's any, like, you can tell if there's any alive.
I should be able to tell now. Do I hear him?
You still don't hear a lot of spiders in this area. But you're still pretty close to the core of the hive.
Yeah. But not many spiders come here.
He says, in about 1,000 paces, there's a spider living in a crack.
Okay.
Your mom's correct. Okay. Sorry.
I have given her a great
Nice. Good timing on
servant.
that one.
It was a good time. All right, cool. Let's mosey on our merry way. Hopefully, nothing untoward will happen.
You're just ready there, aren't you? You're just waiting.
I'm just thinking, it's like how he used to hag all this useless stuff. I give like my Lolth like all these useless servants. I'm like, here's a layer of stone. Here's like orphans that are dead.
The stone does ask for you to carve in
Symbol?
a symbol of Lolth when you get a chance.
Can I borrow your
Yes, here you go.
I'll do that.
Okay, so you'll fall a little bit behind
Yeah.
to do that. Give me... no, you're fine. So let's say that 2-hour period passes with no further incident. And let's roll again.
Here you go.
Hey, you want me to roll?
Yeah.
All of us?
That's the three.
Just
of us,
3. Yep.
right? 5.
3.
13. Thank God for Mary Beth.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Taylor.
Occasionally
Fuck.
we get rolled over something.
13.
Apparently I blew my load on
And what did you have?
Oh no, that's
3.
20.
3.
You know, all in all, this has been a really good day for her. Like, she's met another servant in this boy.
Okay. As you're nearing the end of this section, you smell that the scents are becoming less strong,
Okay.
and every once in a while you're starting to get a bit of maybe fresher air,
Like that.
something you haven't smelled in quite a long time. You start hearing the sound of spiders again in the surrounding rocks. Every once in a while, the large rock like checks in on you and asks you questions, and like it's like, what should I do about this spider over here? Yeah, I don't know if he's serving Lolth very well. Should I squish him, or like what is the right thing to do? And like, so you're actively like trying to kill stuff by conversation. As we continue to proceed, you hear this it is the same sound that you guys heard when Taylor last left, like the troop. This like repeated thunk 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 sound, as you see, and you like you see this happen, and you have flashbacks of when you teleported. You see this series of gates of portals open in front of you, like in a diagonal across the path. It shaves the majority of the path like clean out of existence, and you see for a brief second all of this rock just go and slough down like through these tunnels, right? Like the tunnels cut it, and it just pulls it, yoinks it into a different space. And so in front of you now is it's almost like somebody took an ice cream scoop out of the rock,
Okay.
like a straight scooper, and it is sheer smooth on all sides, and like
It's almost like a lava tube.
yeah, but like a football or a hot dog shape.
Yeah, but
Like-
like smooth like that.
Yeah. Kind of diagonal through where you're at, and it bisected like a little underground water, like whatever stream. And so you see, as soon as it cuts, you start hearing this water trickling down.
Okay.
But it has fully cut the path in front of you.
So we can't proceed further.
You can't move forward without doing something. It is about a
Oh, to bridge the
yeah.
gap.
It's about like a 40 to 60 foot like sphere. Like if you did it in cross section, it'd be 40 to 60 foot this way, but like this way, it's like 80.
Okay. Cool.
So you could choose to tunnel, or like you could move the tunnel around it, if that's what you wanted to do, or you could use some other means.
I mean, I could use my staff again and do
The bridge.
a bridge.
It would
again.
not be long enough.
Because I think you just said, what, 80?
Yeah.
Yours is only, what, 20?
I think it's 50.
What's 200 square foot?
Oh, okay. It depends how wide we need it then.
Yeah,
How
you're
wide is
you're
the
going to be
bridge?
about a foot tall, and 5 feet wide.
Like 5 by 43.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't be.
You get a lot of the way, but not enough of the way.
Yeah. So I don't think it can only. Even if we got rid of like the width of it, like for the horse to travel, it'd need more than 2 feet.
No, that's true. I mean, I guess I could tunnel around it.
Yeah,
If it I mean, that's probably our best bet, and then
that's what I'd say.
save my staff for
Yeah.
in a pinch better.
Okay. So as you start, you kind of
Actually,
set up.
hold on. Can you ask your rock loft follower dude if there's a better side to tunnel to get around this? In his expert rock opinion.
Give me a persuasion check.
I don't go that persuasion. But these dice are sucked. 13. Ah, you stink too.
Well, I think the best way for you to tremor would be around the rotational side. Should you take the other side, you'll have to dig more to not fall in.
Is there anything? Can you ask him if there's anything bad around us that I should be concerned about when I'm tunneling?
He didn't say so.
Are you asking?
Sure.
Right now, there's not a lot of tremors nearby,
Yeah.
aside from the holes that keep getting popped.
Okay, well, yeah. All right, cool.
Yeah.
I'll start tunneling then.
Okay.
Yes, and I'm starting to tunnel around that bullshit that just happened.
Okay. So,
Is this a
Do we
survival
wanna-
check or what?
I mean, for you, it's just like, so,
My little tippy toes.
well, we've got some tunneling action going on. Are you guys doing anything?
No, because I'm just chatting with that guy about what spiders he should have rocks fall on if they're being bad.
I suppose
Okay.
maybe you guys should be a little bit behind me and you can kind of clear dirt because I'll be picking up some stuff.
Yeah, can help with that clearing.
Yeah.
So while you are doing this, you see from the other tunnel some of those worker tunnelers
Yeah.
coming back this way. They see you digging, and they start digging
Yeah.
along with you. Yep, like to meet up with you.
Nice. Okay.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a good thing.
Many hands make light work, I guess.
I think it's good. They saw you like, we should dig too.
So while that's happening, you're like, oh, and so I put a little more of the bug juice on me and the
Okay.
Gus and
Yep.
the dolly, and just making sure we're all in the same boat here.
Yep. Okay.
We're all just bugs tunneling.
Yeah, we got shit to do.
Just
And so I need you to give me a
classic bugs.
charisma check. I'll give you advantage because you're doing bug stuff
And you look like a bug.
and you're using bug appendages.
Charisma?
Yep.
Oh, well, let's see how this
So,
goes.
2 20s.
And
Plus
then
your D10.
Does it matter if I got 2 twos? Like, does that give me like another roll?
No.
I got oh no, it was an 18. Never mind. So 28. 28.
How does that happen?
I'm not. It's something, but it's an 18.
What? But you rolled 2 2s?
I thought I rolled 2 2s, but something
But
happened.
actually,
and
one
it
of the twos was a 19.
Here, let's try that again.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
I swear
You just saw double for a second of the one die.
What did you roll on your D10?
an 8.
An 8. Okay. 10 was all you needed to hit for your charisma
It
save.
was fine with this.
Oh, so I would have been fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So, you tunneling along, you get to where those others are, and there's this weird, awkward moment of, okay, are we going this way or is that way? Like, how do you want to like the two of you tunnel together? Now you have to figure out who's giving in to yield to the others.
So we're like, it's Lady and the Tramp with our noodle here kind of thing.
It's,
You are going to have to kiss when you.
I feel it's like when you're walking, you're like, oh.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's
Am
like
I
that.
bigger than these assholes?
Yes.
Okay, then fuck them. I'm just gonna barrel through them. It's my fucking tunnel. You joined in.
Okay.
Right away, motherfuckers. Or maybe I can just go off to the side a little bit?
Give me a dexterity check to see if you can do this without causing issue.
Like, what kind of issue?
Knocking them back into the big hole.
That would be the eminent issue.
Oh, I got a +1. I got a 17.
Okay. So with dexterity not commonly found in an armadillo,
I know.
you manage to like you're making your section of the tunnel a little bit larger than they were.
Okay.
So you manage to like press into it and allow them to pass. As they do, they get really close to you, and they're all like touching your face with their antenna.
Okay.
But like you manage to like get your antennas in there, so that they're like, oh yeah, you're one of us. And they just they go by, and they kind of like they like you see them kind of twitter their antennas in your general direction, as like a greeting, and kind of get all of you. They get to the horse and they catch the ears, right? And you've seen those, so like you kind of oil up the ears extra special. And like one of them kind of caresses the horse's face with the antenna because like they're just weird that way, and they just progress on.
They like the size of Gus's antennas.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Right.
So you now have a pathway that gets you past this particular obstacle.
Sweet.
Yay.
Alright.
All right, let's keep on keeping on.
Yeah.
Just keep
Okay.
in the group and.
So the path shortly thereafter starts to straighten out,
Okay.
and you see it now. Like you start to kind of come to the end of where these insect caves like seem to be prevalent. Like there's one. There's one like side chute tunnel that seems to like go, I don't know, like almost form a perimeter,
Okay.
right? Like you get to it and like it goes in both directions, which is not exactly normal. But then after that one, it seems like you don't see any more.
Okay. I mean, so I guess we'll just keep on the main.
And as you continue forward, you start to see that the inside the rock there are now veins of copper. They don't seem to be like heavily mined. They're not overly amate. Like they're thin lines of copper. You sense it partially because of the difference in the way that it makes the air like smell. But the insect smell continues to dissipate, and you get to a spot where there is a bit of an opening, like a larger, fully squared out structure that looks like it could have housed, actually, has a couple of like old dilapidated carts in it.
Like mining carts?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like they're intended to be pulled by an animal, but they're a little bit run down.
Okay.
They've been there for probably a couple hundred years.
Oh, that's yeah.
But there's not. I mean, it's humid, but there's not a lot of humidity, right? And these things have a bunch of metal like banding and straps on them, so
Anything in them?
empty.
Okay. I mean, I guess this is a good sign that we've signs of dwarfs.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, relatively speaking, it's better than bugs, I guess.
So what do we want to do? We want to press on. It's been about 12 hours.
Oh, probably time for a
We should
long
probably take a
rest.
break then. Yeah.
Okay. Who's taking first watch? And what? How are we doing this?
Oh, I can make, I haven't used my web yet today. I can make my web into a little hut.
Oh yeah.
So
Okay.
I make our web hut for us to chill out in for the day. And is there like a, you said it's just like a square shaped opening?
This is a large square room.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna put the hut in like a corner. Yeah. Or the corner so to look out.
How big is the tunnel that we came from? Like, how big is the entrance?
The entrance that you came through
Obviously
is
big enough for us to pass through.
20 by 20.
Okay.
The room that you're in is about 100 by 100. Substantially larger. And then there's another 20 by 20 that goes out immediately opposite where it came in. So like it'd be a straight shot, but through the center of the room. Who's taking first watch? Okay. Give
So-
me a perception check.
Before never mind, go on. Sorry.
Ooh, natural 20 plus 3, 23.
Okay. So you... Where would you be... Like, what would you be doing? Is the horse inside the thing here, or is the horse outside?
Horse is inside.
Okay. So you're sitting outside?
Yeah, kind of on the stoop or whatever.
Dolly sitting on top?
Yeah, Dolly's hanging out, yeah.
Okay.
She doesn't want to be on top. It's web. She's gonna be stuck.
So where's Dolly?
I'm just holding Dolly.
Okay. So you're hanging out there. It was a nat 20?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Every once in a while you hear like the distant sound of chittering coming from the tunnel that you came from. With eagerness and anticipation, like you kind of are paying attention to the tunnel where you're headed, and it is dead silent. Like you do get a faint breeze of like nighttime air, but it doesn't really seem like anything is moving in this area.
Okay.
Your watch passes without incident.
Okay, pretty
I love
easy.
that.
Dolly and I go back in.
Okay, and we're gonna let's roll the d20s,
The
if
big
you would,
ones?
please. Yep.
Ten.
6.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yikes.
What'd you get?
2.
2. Okay.
2, 6, 10.
Not a great set of numbers.
No.
Okay.
They could be.
Yeah, but they're not.
We switched to golf scoring, right?
Yeah.
I would still be
You
terrible
you
for
rolled
golf.
the 2?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know. Okay, so who's taking the next watch?
I'll take next one.
Okay.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
I got a 17 plus 2, 22.
22.
Yeah.
You start getting those scents of like from your childhood of the forest that you recreated in your room. Like the flowering scent of something familiar. And you're really starting to have that like nostalgic smell sense sitting here.
Okay.
Every once in a while you have to, like, you find your thoughts drifting, and like you manage to pull it back to like pay attention, but there's really no sounds coming from anything around here. It is eerily silent.
Okay.
Who is taking the next watch?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Roll your perception check.
20. Dirty.
Nice.
Nice. Fortunate for you. So I'm gonna allow you to do a dexterity save with advantage.
16.
16. Okay, that was what you needed.
Yes.
So
Coming up to you.
One of my favorite Simpsons quotes.
9. You take 9 damage
Okay.
as a fireball comes in. I should say a hunk of flying lava / meteor comes in and impacts close to you,
Okay.
but you manage to dodge out of the way before it hits you. It does, however, also hit the web.
Web's on fire.
What are you going to do?
I'm gonna bang my hammer on my shield to wake everybody up.
Okay, you all wake up
Yeah.
to a web on fire.
Get out of the way. Get out of the hut.
Okay.
Grab the horse, Golly, Tina, everybody. We're
Okay.
out.
You manage to get all. It's not that hard because
Yeah.
it lit the outside, and so the web has got a little bit of durability to it. And since none of you are stuck to the web, like it's mostly just a paper candle that just goes as you get out. But other than that,
Uneventful.
uneventful.
Okay.
Okay. Everyone else goes back to sleep.
Yep.
Yeah, just in the
No
corner
more
of the
watches
room.
ended.
Yeah. I mean, it's my watch, so it's wherever you guys end up sleeping.
Yeah.
Ah! Okay, that's only 10.
Okay.
But I talked to the meteor.
The meteor
Yeah.
to the hunk of rock that came through.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to see if it still speaks rock or not. If it's because it's like different, because it's like celestial rock.
It has a
Accent, dialect.
bit of a weird accent. It. What are you asking it?
Why are you falling here?
I don't know. I fell through.
What do you know where you're from in
Fire.
did anyone else like
No, sorry, I don't speak
I'm
rock.
No, we don't speak rock. We're all asleep.
no, but like what did you say?
I said fire.
Fire? Oh. You fell from fire. You came from fire. Okay, sounds good.
That's nice.
Is he still on he's not still on fire, is he?
So cold.
So cold here?
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense if he's cooling down.
Yeah. Sorry, no fire. Yeah, but that's it. I guess she's just gonna die. So I just go with the rest of the walk.
I'm not dead yet.
Only mostly dead.
So cold.
I gotta just keep listening until I hear
Why
this.
is it so cold?
The silence of his like dying words. Yeah,
You should just
that's
kick him away.
it's a big meteor. Isn't it?
It where it impacted, it melted. Like there's
Oh.
an impact crater, and
Okay.
like there's a melted pool of lava there.
Oh, never mind. You can't really kick him
So yeah, I guess I'm just like having my watch now, just listening to his dying words.
away. That's fun.
Why is it so cold? But other than that,
Sad.
Pass without incident.
passes without incident. You all can, even Gus can be back at full health.
Yay.
I was wondering while we were having a break, I was like, what is the mechanics of a horse getting back to magical full health over just taking a nap? Right? Like,
Right.
the wonders of D&D.
Yeah, the same thing as us apparently.
Yep.
He's a young horse, so he bounces back quickly.
Wasn't Gus the old one?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
He's an old horse, so he bounces back quickly.
Okay. So, we find ourselves awake. What are we doing? Okay.
Trudging on.
Have
Yep.
some breakfast and whatnot.
Yeah, I've gotten some bugs, and I guess I'll continue leading.
Is the meteor dead now?
It's so cold.
It's still kicking, just.
Is there like a little chunk of
Why
it?
am I so cold?
that
Oh, you
is-
could take my my
Yeah.
swordy thingy and just hack off. A piece
I
if
guess
you
I'm
wanted to
now
bring
just
with you.
taking these things because I was so lonely when I was left all by myself and not even a spider would talk to me. Then I'm bringing rocks
You're
around.
starting
with
a
my
rock
friend.
collection.
Yeah.
Pet rocks. You said the pet rock,
They
right?
got
Yeah.
the googly eyes on them.
So
and
if there's not
mustaches.
already a chunk of him, I try to use that.
As you try to break him, he's
How big is he?
I mean, he's probably like the size of this table,
Oh.
right? Like, so, but you find a section near the edge, and you manage to break it free,
Yeah.
and it splinters.
Yeah.
It's still a little bit warm to the touch. Like, it takes a really long time for it to cool,
Yeah.
but it's,
Is that one talking or is he dead?
oh no, that one's talking too, and he's, oh, it's so cold. It's so cold.
I'd like a chunk too, please.
And I'll
Okay.
take my little swordy thing and
Yeah.
hack off another piece.
Now,
Everyone's taking a chunk.
you got two you got two of them, and they're like, why is it so cold? I don't know. It's so cold, right? Why is it so cold? It doesn't make any sense.
I'm like, and I'm like, tell them you're gonna go see the hag here. Well, one of them.
Oh, you're gonna give it to the hag?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gonna throw it in the hag bag.
Are,
And,
is it talking to my other rocks?
Yeah, they're
They're all friends now?
yeah, they're all chat. You put them in the same
Yeah.
pouch. They're
he
talking to
feels
each other.
like Meteors, so.
Oh, that's true. I'm gonna hack up a little piece and put it in my bag and give it to Lion Chest.
Okay.
So, chunk, chunk.
Taylor's like, what is happening here?
Why are we cutting up this meeting?
Taylor, you can have a hunk of the rock too.
For what? What would I do with a hunk of rock?
You
now?
could bash someone over the
Oh.
head with it.
That's what my hammer is for. It's got a handle
Wait, if
on
you-
it.
As you get closer to it, you do feel the your armband warm up a little bit.
Armband.
Right? You had the emblem.
Yeah. Okay.
Your emblem starts to shine a little bit
like
brighter.
I want it.
No, it's
Okay.
just you see something about the nature of that rock.
So it seems like infernal, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it came from someplace from fire.
That could be the plane of fire. It doesn't have to be hell, but it sounds like it might be hell.
And this gave me a good idea because you're talking about gems. I asked to see a sapphire and a diamond,
Okay.
and I talked to them. Do these talk?
They do.
You don't have
Killing
to talk
me.
for them.
Do they have sparkling wit?
Are they just bougie bitches like
The diamond is really uppity, and the sapphire is like talks really like smooth, right? Like the sapphire is all, yeah, I know, we're the best rocks that are out there, and just kind of like,
Got it. Wow. I'll never be lonely. As long as I have this armor, I guess.
Are you deteriorating by now?
Me? My corpse? Not yet. Oh, well, yeah, that corpse was already pretty bad.
So I'm
It's, like,
curious
empty.
what condition the tiefling monk corpse is in.
Well, last time you could see holes. Well, a couple holes.
yeah, I mean
Or
it's
just webby inside.
yeah.
So So
Yes.
you got like 2 days left on it before it just falls apart?
They can operate for a really long time.
Yeah.
They just don't heal the same way, or
Sure.
you know, like if you can, it's got like the skin is pulled together, but like if you went over there and just like pushed it, like went like this,
Yeah.
like it would just be like, and there'd be web there, and like you let it go, and then the web would pull it back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good to know. I didn't know that.
So it passes pretty close inspection, but under a thorough investigation of the anatomy, you'll notice something's up.
Okay, good to know. All right.
Okay, so from here on out, it looks like it is a pretty straight shot. You're seeing the pathway ahead is there is about a 5 foot or like a 5 to 10 foot straight path, and then on either side, it kind of like
Zigzags?
not alternates. Like there's a little bit of like a little bit further open to the right on this side, then a little bit further open to the left, then a little bit further open to the right, and you notice like as you start going through like this space, on the right they'll have like a tunnel that goes out, and what appears to be like a little processing area for ore, and then the same on the left, and you'll see like these like little feelers that go up and down, and you start to pick up on, like, because you noticed the copper before, you start to see that they look like they're just kind of following these veins of copper, and so like as you are just kind of meandering through here, you start to see that there's, I mean, they have been clearly mining this area pretty thoroughly. There are no like remnant parts, like there's no tools left, like slack or idle. They're cleaned up their job sites after they went.
So does it look like it's been pretty much like it hasn't been used in a while?
There is a layer of dust on pretty much everything here. Even as you step, like you no longer see really insect feet on the ground. Those footprints, there are really no footprints, and you're just seeing yours.
Okay. Cool.
Look at the ceiling, see if there's anything dangling from the ceiling.
This is a clear cut, like everything is perfectly square in this space.
No ceiling danglers.
No danglies.
Alright.
At least not in this part. Like if you look out into some of the mines, it's a little bit, or the mine shafts are a little bit different. So we are back on to half day, 4 hour like rotations. So give me a check.
Oh. The big ones?
Yep.
13.
What'd you get?
13.
13.
Money.
18.
Nice.
Okay. 13, 18, and 3. Okay. So you are walking along, and you're looking out for stuff, right? At least just to see what's going on. You do start to see some like little footprints, like really tiny kind of footprints, but they're like kind of along the edge, right? Like they're not walking down the middle of this path. They're like by the edge, and then like you see them like kind of go off every once in a while. But it looks like they're like super duper tiny, right? In some cases, you see what maybe is like a little itty bitty hand print of where something has like crouched down. Probably not much bigger than like a cat or a squirrel in size.
Okay. I take note and I tell everybody in the group.
Okay. What's the marching order here?
I'm in front.
Mm-hmm.
Anansi, Taylor, Otter, Gus,
Okay.
with the bees and Dollar.
Because it's still dark here, like we don't have any
Oh, yeah.
source of light. Okay. Except for your shield.
And so you continue to walk along, and about 3.5 hours pass, quietly and uneventfully.
I know as we all yawn.
Lunch.
So boring.
My glasses are fogging up. It's getting steamy.
Yeah, I told you it's humid.
Yes, I feel it now.
You, out of the corner of your eye, you see something move.
Okay.
And your head swivels to the right to see it. Just as that is happening, you're behind Guil.
Yeah.
You hear the sound of crackling to the left.
Oh.
You look to the left
Yeah.
as Guil is looking to the right, and you see, as the light just kind of comes through, you see there are two shadows here as a meteor that has fragmented comes through in like 10 little pieces and impacts like a derelict cart that had been stashed like kind of in one of these spaces. And you see, so as that closes up, you see like just like a hellscape of brimstone and fire, and you're like, that looks hot. You see 5 little kobolds get blown away from this cart and impacted and destroyed by the damage
Okay.
done by this meteor. Nobody's hurt. It closes up. You hear the screams as these little kobolds
Perish.
And
That's that.
anything that we want to do here?
I guess maybe I'll go over and take a look at the dying kobolds just for. How big are these things?
They're tiny.
They're tiny.
No, they're small, I
Yeah.
guess.
They're these ones
Like bigger than a bread box, or?
are
Like hobbit size is usually.
Oh, okay, so bigger.
Yeah,
than
even
that.
smaller, I thought, than that.
yeah these
I guess like technically they're small creatures.
yeah
Like mini-me size.
yeah they're like
Okay.
3 feet tall is
Okay.
their like normal size. These ones are like
The one to the litter.
these ones seem tinier.
Okay.
So you said cat-sized tracks.
Hmm.
The dwarven kobolds.
Alright, I guess I'll just take a look and see if there's anything cool or worthwhile taking it.
While they're not dead, they're just dying.
One of them has what looks like a little dolly stuffed in their belt.
Oh, sad.
Okay, I'm gonna take that because I like it. Tchotchke.
Okay. So we can put a kobold dolly in your list of inventory. As the blood sputters out of one of their mouths. And
It's not my fault.
no.
True.
So then Otter sees this, goes over, throws 2 of the smaller kobolds into the hag
Yeah.
bag.
There it is.
Why not?
Yeah, because they're small.
Right?
You know,
They don't take up a lot of space.
Exactly. You
Um,
Plus they're different, right?
Good to know. We continue on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And let's have another roll after our lunch break.
15.
11.
Roll a d8.
Ones are fun.
Ones are fun.
My one didn't turn out too badly, so,
Yeah.
you know.
3.
Roll a d100.
20.
Wow.
20. Okay. So we got the one. What did you guys roll?
I got an 11.
11.
15.
It goes to 11.
Okay. Okay. You manage to travel for a full 4 hours without incident.
Great.
Roll them again. It is now nearing supper time.
Yeah.
You guys both roll, so I don't roll this time.
Okay. Both of us. Go ahead.
Me. I got a 2.
13.
I got 10.
2, 13, and 10.
These have been some pitiful rolls this time.
Not great.
Is that the same dice that you just used?
Nope,
Nope.
different one actually.
What the hell?
I did get the 20 on this one though.
Okay. Okay. So you travel for 4 hours. You come to a different space. The tunnel has kind of straightened out again, and now you see instead of a room that's 100 by 100, you see it 50 feet tall and 200 feet wide, and off of either end is another tunnel that is 40 by 40. What are we doing to set up for the evening?
Good question.
Have my spells been renewed?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. It's a good question.
Can you make another web hut?
Yep, because that was yesterday.
The word could use the bow and do the drip, right? But then it'd be a weird, leafy, hut.
Just as flammable.
In the,
Probably.
in the middle of
Yeah.
this, in the middle of this.
To a
nice
corner!
room.
To a corner and a hut.
So as you are headed towards the corner,
Yeah.
you see in one end of this, the opposite end from you guys are you guys headed left or right?
Left.
Okay.
So on what would have been the right side, from the top, you see a massive portal open.
Good thing we're not there.
It, like, you hear it, and the light and the heat from this place, causes all of you to turn around. The rock inside your pouch,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, that feels so good. So you can feel, like, the heat here is, like, palpable, for what that means. All of you look back, and you see a battlefield. You see demons battling these undead creatures that you guys had battled before in a massive, like, frontal, combat onslaught, right? There's legions of these Exicare with creatures that you haven't seen yet towering over them. There are legions of demons pouring over the hills. As you guys are watching this, a errant fireball comes flying out of this portal. And I need all of you to make a dexterity save.
Come on, Dax, you gotta come in for me this time.
That's not bad.
26.
Did you
Do I
make
have
it?
advantage yet or no?
Nope.
Come on, dice.
I got
Of course.
22.
14.
Okay. You did not
17.
make it. You did.
But I still get the
So you're
monk
21.
evasion for half damage.
Okay.
I got a 21.
So that's 10 damage to all of you as this fireball comes in, and you see, like, you all kind of dodge out of the way. Oh, give me the horse.
Oh wait! I'm also fire resistant, so I got half damage for the monk.
Okay,
and
so
for that.
5.
Yay!
Just got a 6.
Gus is going to take 20.
He's dead.
Oh my gosh. You were doing so well.
Man.
14 hit points.
You could put him in the bag. Send him to the hay.
Okay.
We're having horse for supper, folks.
Poor Gus.
Why did he only have 14 after a full rest?
I think that's how much he had.
I think that's how
the
much
number
he
that I
had.
randomly threw out. Is how
Oh,
much
okay,
health
okay,
Thor's
got
had.
it.
You took 20 hit points?
Yeah, he did.
Oh,
And
buddy.
and you look back, kind of to see like, is this thing gonna close? And there is a demon just chugging through, like through this open portal.
Why?
You see. Give me a perception check.
Why are you coming here?
All of us?
Yeah.
Yeah, 19.
20, not 20,
15.
10. Wow, all these are just crud.
12.
One of my
Okay.
cookies.
So you, like the three of you, you see this thing coming at you, and you're like getting ready to pull your weapons, right? Like you're like, oh shit, it's about ready to go down. You see the look of fear in its eyes. This massive demon, trundling through, and as it like runs through the portal closes, kind of in a spirally fashion, slices the fucker in half. And you see the whole front, like one arm and the front half of his body, just face plant as the whole back is just guts.
Sheared off.
And the weapon that's in his hand comes free and slides to a rest right in the middle of the party. I need all three of you
Is it
to
cursed?
roll a
Constitution.
charisma save.
This one.
You get to roll with advantage.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It's demonic. I probably really want it.
Ooh,
3.
Oh, you're gonna be
I did
possessed.
not do very well. 9.
I got a 6.
Do I get to use? Is it just straight charisma? Or can I use? It's not deception like last time.
It's straight
Ooh,
charisma.
Can I use my I'm gonna use my Miners Lucky Headscarf because I can do 1 skill check a day with advantage.
It's not
Okay.
a skill check. It's a save.
Oh damn it!
7.
Damn it! You're right.
This dice is just as crappy. 7.
Oh, there you go.
Sorry, man.
Well, nonetheless,
that number you
Otter
got.
Otter got a 3.
Everyone's
So-
going down with it.
So Otter, you reach to pick up the weapon.
oh, okay.
Oh, that's new.
It
We're cursed buddies.
as you pick it up, you feel your hands start on fire. I need you to roll initiative. I need all of you to roll initiative.
All right.
6. That one was going on. The
Oh, dirty 20 now. Okay.
13.
10.
Cool.
Are we
Okay.
gonna battle the sword?
Yeah. It's an
Or
evil
me.
sword. Nah, it's a sword. And not you.
Okay. Let's roll for the sword. Quality nat 1.
I'm telling you, that blue die is bad.
Okay. Okay. So, the sword handle lights ablaze. You take
It would have been good if it was me because I don't want to take half.
3 damage.
Huh.
Anansi, what are you doing?
I attack the sword.
Are you gonna try to disarm Otter?
No, just the sword.
Okay.
I'm gonna like try to hit the sword with my
Otter,
cleaver.
are you gonna resist?
Well, good question. I'm wondering why I picked up the sword in the first place.
It called out to you, and you could not resist.
Okay. I'm like, this needs to be in my hand for some reason.
Yep, that's exactly what your rationale at this point in time.
Yeah, well, this isn't getting it out of your hand. I'm just hitting the blade.
But now, okay, so I'm pretty small. How big is this weapon?
As you reach down for it, it shrank down into the size of a short sword.
So
Okay.
just to whomever's the
Yep.
It's
bearer of
magical.
it. Magique.
So I'm gonna roll for that. Does my cleaver respond to it in any way?
Nope.
So, dirty 22. I guess they're...
So you're trying to attack the sword?
Yeah.
As opposed to a nat 22.
I know. After I said it, I was like, wait.
Somebody's using cheating dice.
So you hit the blade
Yeah.
without any problem.
Yeah.
It rings.
Uh-huh.
The ringing sound that it makes, like, kind of crawls up your spine. But it doesn't seem to do anything to the sword.
Okay.
Guil, your turn.
Ooh, let's see.
Oh. I should just cut off your hand. I got the ring. I can grow it back.
Duh.
Well, now you think of
Just
it.
gotta amputate.
I know.
Hold on.
Yeah, I did think about it a little late. Cause next time I ain't getting a good roll. It's not how it works. It's only for useless stuff.
I'm gonna take my little bug sword thing and just try to like knock it out of his hand, I guess. Essentially.
Okay,
So-
you're going to attempt to disarm him.
Correct.
Okay. So roll a attack.
Oh, bitch, motherfucker.
2, no, 19.
I know, that's what I was gonna say.
We know.
Just like a 2.
Natural 27.
Where's my attack? I mean, I got a 4.
No, it's not gonna.
What's your strength?
Mine,
Yeah.
16.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, no.
Okay. You're up.
Okay, I'm gonna put my hand on Otter and cast protection from evil.
Okay.
A touch creature has protection against aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead for the duration. Those creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. Target cannot be charmed, possessed, or frightened by these creature types.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hope that releases the grip the sword has on him.
Okay. You now have that cast on you. Has not changed his grip.
Okay.
Your turn, Otter.
I'm like, okay, I guess I have a sword then? The hell is this thing? Can I communicate with it? Can I...
It tells you to kill.
Well, because I speak Infernal.
And clearly you hear it. Kill them. I need you to roll a charisma save.
5.
Bye.
You want to attack somebody.
Well, that's up to you.
Well, wait, is that a charm?
It's a curse. So is it?
Okay,
how does it read?
Target cannot be charmed, possessed, or frightened by...
But it does not say that it removes curses.
No, it does not. But I figure if it's trying to coerce you to do something...
So I'm already cursed.
Yeah, well.
I
Is this
mean,
one of those things where it's like a
I
double
would-
negative equals a positive
Yeah.
kind of thing?
I was
So
too.
you're
I was
blessed.
apparently drugged, and then I took this thing, so I'm doubly cursed.
So you can be cursed by multiple things,
Yeah.
right?
We've learned.
So in this in this instance, I would say the curse took effect, and he would have been like under its effect.
Okay.
But it's not so much a charm as it is that weapon. Like
The curse is like a bloodlust, basically.
it is that like it is like the weapon's impact on your soul. Like it wants you to do these things. Like you have this weapon, it forces you to do them.
Okay.
Right? That's the curse.
Gotcha.
So who are you attacking? D6
Yeah.
or a D4 because you have Gus or a D6 because you have Gus, Dollies, and Bees.
Gus, Dolly, and what?
Bees.
Bees.
Depending on who you were going to attack.
Gus is dead, remember?
Oh yeah, Gus is dead.
Yeah.
There's no point in beating a dead horse.
Or yeah, you could do a D4 for.
Well, I was going to say
Com-
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
3. 1, 2, 3. Alright,
Okay.
so Taylor. Side Taylor's the one.
It makes sense because I did just touch you.
Yeah, he is the closest to you, technically.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what are you
It just so happens that with this weapon, attacking this particular individual, you roll with disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
good.
Damn, take it.
I'm like, I don't know what's coming over me, buddy.
I think it's the evil sword you picked up, Otter.
As you try to swing at this one, the sword says, "Not that one."
Oh.
But go ahead and swing.
Alright, with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay, 11. Because the other was a 20.
Aw.
Okay.
11 plus 3,
Yeah, so...
14.
Not gonna hit.
Well, yeah, yours is
I
like a
got
what?
a-
20?
I have a 19, unless I cast shield.
I don't have a sword, so I don't know what it does.
You're probably
it's
proficient
plus-
as a ranger. So
yeah.
it'd be plus your dex.
It's a
or
D6
strength,
plus your
proficiency.
dexterity.
Huh?
A D6 plus...
You're thinking for
dex.
damage. He's rolling to hit.
Oh, to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
I was like, he's gonna hit.
So probably 11 plus dex plus proficiency.
Okay, so yeah, most of my attacks are plus 6. So it would have been 11, 17,
That will not hit.
21,
Oh, wait.
What is your dexterity?
4.
4?
Wait, your proficiency shouldn't be plus 6. Your proficiency should be plus 3.
Yeah, so he's doing 11.
Yeah, he has,
Oh,
as an archer, he has
proficiency bonus.
expertise. So
On
you
short
don't.
swords?
No, not on short swords.
Okay.
That's why it's plus 6 for him.
Gotcha.
So, you would just be plus 4. Plus 4 plus 3, so it's plus 7.
Yep. Okay,
So, an
proficiency
18.
bonus. Is that what you said?
You rolled an 11,
Yep.
plus your dexterity, which is a plus 4,
Yep.
plus your proficiency, which is a plus 3.
Yep.
So
That's an
18.
Which
Okay.
does not hit.
Okay.
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 Because
Alright, now we got it. Not used to this melee
so
weapon.
Yeah,
he
no.
doesn't like use like additional like, strength because it's a strength attack.
No, so for
that's where I'm gonna. I
so there,
like it.
there's
It's a finesse weapon, so you
Yeah.
can use whichever
Got
is
it.
highest strength
Okay.
or dex.
Okay. Cool. Perfect. It doesn't hit. Is what
Yes.
we've got
exactly.
to.
Yeah.
It's an important thing.
so as the weapon.
Plus 7.
Now, does my armor want to counteract that then?
Your armor's evil.
So, I'm just curious. This kind of got a mind of its own too.
Your armor has a mind of its own, but in this particular context, it is ambivalent to what's going on.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. It was 3. So the sword is going to force you to take another jab at Guil. So roll an attack
oh, okay.
with disadvantage.
Do I get more than one attack?
The sword is
Ah.
is acting on its own inside your hand.
I'm gonna go.
8.
Well, even if I don't go on my shell, I'm a 19, so you don't hit.
Okay, so that doesn't hit, but you will take two fire damage.
I hope this one I roll just as well.
And it is back to your turn.
I'm gonna try to cut off his hand.
Yeah, at this point, I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Oh God!
Just
You
wait.
just cut off the archer's hand.
He'll grow back.
We can go back. We can make it stronger.
So this what, 17 to hit. No,
The-
he's 18.
Is 18 hit?
No, he's 18. I have 17, so it doesn't.
Yeah, 18's
Okay.
my armor class.
Okay, so that doesn't hit.
Because I'm not proficient in this thing, right? My
Correct.
first weapon.
I'm gonna try ice knife.
Though the cursed weapon,
Yeah.
as a monk, you would be proficient in it.
Oh well, then it would be a dirty 20.
Okay, which does hit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Can I roll this?
So I'm getting hit by what?
My cursed
Technically, it's a
cleaver.
disarm attack.
Yeah, it would be a
It's a what?
disarm attack. But yeah, you're swinging for the fences, so go ahead, do the
Unarmed
damage.
strike.
8.
8.
Yeah. Can I take off his hand?
I would say, I'm going to ask you, like, do you think 8 damage to your exposed wrist would take off your hand?
I'd probably say yeah.
Okay, so
I'd say probably a 6 would.
okay, so your hand now has come clean off. Okay, your hand is off.
Can I take a
My
bonus
right hand?
action?
Whichever hand would have been holding the.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
hope this doesn't turn into like an Adam's family thing.
Okay, I need all of you to roll a charisma save again.
Oh no!
Do I get advantage again?
You get advantage again.
Okay.
Do I?
You have to roll again
Oh,
as well.
No.
16.
19.
16.
9.
Oh, poor Otter.
No, come on.
Yeah, charisma is my 1.
Okay, 17.
You pick up your
Your
sword
hand?
with your other hand.
Or he gets to pick up his hand, picking up the sword.
I don't know. Otter, how do you do this?
Are you picking up the sword or picking up your other hand that's holding the sword?
Good question. What
Oh,
would I do?
yeah.
I don't know, what would you do?
I feel like Otter would pick up his hand
Yeah.
that has
Yeah.
the sword.
Yes!
Yeah, I think I'd do that.
Just,
Exactly.
Okay.
I'm like, what is this shit?
Okay. That ends your turn.
Yep.
Your turn.
I'm gonna do ice knife and fling it at your.
His right hand or his left hand?
Well, I'm trying to figure out what I should fling it at. If I should aim for the sword, or if I should aim for the hand that's holding the sword. Technically, not the hand that's holding the hand. I'm gonna try to hit the hand that's holding the sword. So
Okay.
maybe he'll drop it.
Okay.
Yeah. I got a nat 20,
That'll hit.
and then let's see.
It'd be a
what's my-
crit. So
It would be a crit, yeah.
you hit.
So I'm going to say that's going to knock it out of your hand for sure. As part of that action, and because you crit, what is your intention here?
I'm just trying to get it. I mean, maybe just to try to knock it out of his hand, and if the ice hits the, because is it a flaming sword?
It does not appear to be on fire. It does appear to have like a magical red ire to it.
Okay, maybe I'm just trying to give it a little bit of a freeze. Maybe a little bit of cooldown. Maybe it needs a little bit of a timeout.
Okay, so you're attempting to like frost touch, chill, turn it to an icicle.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Um.
Your right hand is now frozen to this blade.
Or did it get knocked out of the right hand?
It got. Oh,
you had it in you had your right hand in your left hand,
Yep.
and the right hand was holding the blade.
Yeah,
so
so-
she knocked down the right hand that has the blade, and it's now fused together.
So,
Okay.
like this.
Yeah.
This part is frozen together.
Okay.
And on the floor.
So awesome that we have a prop for this. Okay, Taylor.
Okay, so sword is on the ground.
Sword is. Oh yeah, the sword is on the
Yeah,
ground
so we
again.
have- do we have to roll again?
Charisma check. Everybody.
Okay.
Jesus. 18.
Oh, I rolled real bad. Oh,
Well,
I rolled real bad.
13.
5.
You pick it up.
Okay.
I thought it. Okay, never mind.
So, but it's fused together, so you're picking up the hand.
I'm picking up the frozen hand, yes.
Okay.
Do I have
That was
like...
even with advantage?
I rolled a 1 and a 3, man.
Oh!
Not great, actually.
Oh, you pick it up, and it says, "How can I serve you, my lord?"
Ooh.
Follow my orders and
Done.
we'll spill some blood together.
Done.
Okay.
You're evil!
A little bit.
We weren't there for that.
yeah.
No. Nobody's asked about it.
None of you heard this. You pick up the blade, and Otter's hand, like just like the where you picked it, like the blade, like heats up, and his like the fingers just kind of uncurl. The blade drops, and you catch it with your other hand.
Sick. Okay.
And
Should we give Otter your?
I hand the hand back to Otter. He drops his blade.
You may want
I'm
this
like,
back.
motherfucker, what was that? And hold on, now it's friends with you? What is going on?
Yes.
Might want to give us the 411 on that.
Well, I think it's related to this infernal chain thing that I have. I guess I'm collecting.
So you all
That's
see
it.
now. You hadn't necessarily noticed it, but when Taylor came back, there's a little a pendant now, like fused into the chainmail.
Is this like the little devil on your shoulder now? You kicked the angel off?
Well, I mean, it's not like telling me to do bad stuff directly.
I mean, just as long as you do bad stuff to other people and not us.
That's kind of what I'm figuring.
I'm
right?
gonna lend you my ring for a bit.
I honestly bet it's
so what does this
right
do?
if I had this
It'll grow
magic
back
sword.
your
hands.
We're
I
not
need to
fighting
see how
Otter.
many
Otter's not
days.
fighting us.
We don't have to cut off his hands anymore?
Exactly. I think this is a win-win for everyone.
I would say that if you can put the ring on his finger,
It'll fuse it.
in it and hold it together, like you hold it together, it'll heal back together
Okay.
in a matter of, I believe, 60 minutes.
Yeah, because I get a D6 every 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, do we
Yeah.
have like a? Does anyone have? I'll just rip off like a little bit of I'll check in my bag if I've got like a bandana. I can just tie your wrist.
I feel like most of the adventurers
Yeah.
kit come with bandages.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so we'll just bandage your hand up and.
There you go.
You can also just use some, like, squirt out some web
Yeah.
and just
Oh, yeah.
web it together.
I also had the sovereign with me.
Put a little toothpaste on it.
No, that would be great because the sovereign glue would never come out. It would always be a little bit like itchy on the inside.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
Oh god, that would be painful.
Okay.
So, all right. Well, I appreciate it. Did
Um,
not see that one coming.
Sorry.
And I am more bummed on Gus than I am my hand.
Oh gosh, should we
My
take
buddy.
a moment to
Pour one out
acknowledge
for Gus?
Yeah, pour one out for Gus.
how does Loth feel about like like
I mean,
are you infernal?
she's a demon lord.
Yeah. But what are they? He's not like serving another deity. Is he with the? Do I can I look
You
at that?
go ahead and see if you know.
No, I don't. It's a 5.
What did you roll
A 3.
for what skill?
Perception.
Give me a religion or history check.
Okay.
So that we'll say that's for you thinking about how
nice it
Loth would
was.
deal
Oh.
with
Ooh, I know
demons.
infernal.
That's a 10. It's just as bad.
Can I try to talk to
Okay.
the sword?
You can certainly try. With a 10, looking at the snazzy new little insignia,
Yeah.
you recognize it as being something that like a lord would wear. Like it's an insignia of rank.
Okay.
It's fancy.
Not something that belongs to Taylor, but you can't
Finders keepers.
you can't will yourself to want to take it off of Taylor. Like, you know that it doesn't belong there,
Yeah.
but you can't do anything about that.
Okay.
You don't have the rank.
Yeah.
Right.
Can I try to talk to the sword?
You can certainly try.
Would that be a
Persuasion check.
Well, just all up over you, just like
just give us a
So,
minute,
Gil,
Taylor.
explain to me how you're going to try to talk to the sword, because the sword is currently in Taylor's belt.
Look right down at Taylor's crotch and just start talking to her. In
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Taylor, don't be weirded out. But I just want to try to talk to the sword for a minute because I know infernal. So
Yeah, okay. You want me to like take it out so it's a little less weird?
yeah, please. I
Alright.
don't really want to
Draw
Just
this
whip it
up.
out and stick
Yeah,
it
just
stick
whip
it
it
in the
out right in the
face.
whip it out and stick it in my face. Please. Right
out
down
your
my mouth.
sword.
Right.
This hasn't gotten weird at all today.
Oh, I got a 5, so that doesn't do shit.
I know, me here was like,
Where are
we
you
don't
going
want to
for?
Persuasion.
You said persuasion,
Yep.
Okay.
which I have 0.
To strike up a conversation.
Oh, sure.
That's correct.
What did you want to?
What was I gonna ask
Yeah.
him? I like his name. If he has a name.
So you haven't heard any, like, you haven't heard the sword speaking to anybody. You pull the weapon out, and as you present it, it has that, again, it kind of has that weird, like, red shimmer to it. And it says, like, you hear, yes, my lord. You ask, what is your name? and the sword defers to you and says, "My lord."
Answer the question, but Guil might say some weird stuff. You don't have to listen to that part.
You say in your head.
Yes, I assume I can communicate
Yes.
telepathically with the sword.
Ithacles' cursed weapon.
And Guil does not hear this?
Correct.
Okay. You got agenda, just so I know when I'm relaying your words to my followers?
No.
Fair enough. It says its name is Ithacles' Cursed Sword.
Do I know that name?
Roll a history check.
No, she doesn't know history. She doesn't
Well,
know
I mean, you asked me
anything.
these questions, like...
Can I try asking it another?
9. She doesn't know.
You have no idea.
Can I try asking it one more?
Why is she so dumb, Spider?
You can certainly try.
Do you want me to roll again for persuasion?
Well, let's hear what the question is. Let's see if this is worth a persuasion.
Who was your previous owner?
I think that's valuable information as your current owner.
Like, yeah, like if he's like, yeah, just previous owner. Who was his previous owner? does he not have
Disdrathius.
Sorry, what?
Disdrathius.
Just Drathus.
We're trying again. Do I know anything?
Okay.
No.
So you, when you hear that word, those words, you have a piece of knowledge that just kind of like seems to come to your head.
Okay.
You know this to be a lesser, feeble, worthless demon.
So you've got a bit of an upgrade then, eh?
Yes, my lord.
Can I ask one more?
One more, Gil. I work on genie rules.
If a train
Was that
leaves
his
great-
original? Was that their original owner, or did that lesser demon dude like steal him from someplace?
1 second.
I feel like this is valuable information.
Sure.
Know what we're
So,
working
like,
with.
I didn't understand, like, do I view him more favorably because of this?
I guess we are technically more in alignment now than we were.
Right?
Yes, yes.
Because I'm evil too. So.
So I say, I guess this whole time I was like, welcome to the club.
I feel
You
like I'm
you
a-
say that
I'm a-
if you try to think that now,
Something.
what you find inside your like psyche and inside your soul
Yeah.
is you don't have the right to welcome this individual to you. You are being, if you are in their presence, you are welcome to their club.
Damn.
You like the part of you that wants to defy Taylor in any way is diminished.
Yikes.
That's crazy.
I
Like,
feel like this isn't gonna sit well with you.
and is that because of the cleaver or because of LOL?
You don't know.
It can't be LOL. It's stupid cursed cleaver. Take this thing.
But anyways, previous question: was that his original owner, or did that lesser demon take him from? Like, who was the OG owner of this?
I'm done being at me. This hurts my head.
I said Demythites, right?
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, I
Just
get.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Demythites was felled Ordog, who felled Earthfoof, who felled Breath Zarkstus, who felled Zaxon, who felled Apforkas, who felled Zaxtrotunul, who felled Carnadabas, who felled Zernicon, who felled Lantathisin, who felled Velnimanon, and he got the weapon from Ithacles.
You gotta hand me down.
So they translate. It started with Ithacles.
Okay.
I think gave it to somebody, and then it's just kind of been somebody killed that guy, who then killed that guy, who killed that guy, etc. Down to the guy who just got ripped in half by the portal, and then I got it now after Otter had it.
Do we know who these is?
No.
Nope,
You do.
I do know who Ithacles is actually. Who was it?
You are finding out that when it comes to stuff that is infernal,
Cool. I just
you
know
have a fuck ton of
it.
information.
Nice. Yeah, I love that I have this chain now.
He is a lesser weaponsmith
Okay.
for the Infernal armies. He is known for weapons that when whoever's carrying them in battle, the person behind them picks up that weapon to continue on. It is a lot like the sword, or like the war standard. Like if somebody drops that standard, the person behind them picks it up and keeps going. But these weapons were designed to they were designed to even turn the enemy into your, like, part of your, like, the sword itself is the weapon, not the person who's carrying it. So the weapon falls. Should the fighter not be sufficient enough, the weapon falls, the next fighter will try their metal with it. So it should always be going up in
rank. So how the hell
Um,
did you get to a lesser demon then?
Was it before me? Or whatever they say.
Well, yeah, but if in theory, if it's supposed to be picked up by a better person,
No, but keep in mind, it's whoever can't pass the charisma save.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the person who picks it up. So it's not necessarily a lesser demon. It's just whoever was lesser.
Got you. Okay. I guess that's it. I guess.
Contract semantics.
Cool.
So I view
Thanks,
you
Taylor.
more favorably and at the same time less favorably.
Stewing on this.
All right, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, cool.
So while
Alright.
they're doing that, I'm reattaching my hand. I'm kind of looking at the demon, trying to figure out if I should put part of it in the bag or its head, or
I mean, you see, like, it literally is a cross section of a demon.
yeah.
Most of the armor that it was carrying was cut in half. The only thing that wasn't trashed was this blade.
Well, I was going to say, is there? Can I use my hand axe and just cut off the head and throw it in the bag?
Sure.
Okay. Do you want me to roll anything?
Oh no, I think you're proficient in cutting off heads.
Right. Okay.
At this point,
She's stewing, she's going to the corner and making the web hut, going to bed.
Yeah, I'm like,
She's
this sucks.
putting her prayers in. Clearing her mind with prayer. But
Actually,
you don't know any of what
no. To the sword, I'm a little bit curious about your effect on people. So, say for example, I were to drop you near some lesser creature that I was fighting. Could you convince them to stab themselves with you as a blade?
If you so wish, my lord.
That sounds pretty rad, honestly.
Taylor's just full of evil now.
Taylor's just. I like the embracing. He's just being efficient.
Exactly.
Not necessarily evil, just efficient.
You have no say
survival.
about it
Survival
any of
is
us
a
I don't think that's
interesting.
true.
Okay, so we're taking a break, a nap.
Yeah, it's a
sure.
long rest because we've been 12 hours.
Yep. Okay, so let's settle down for a long rest.
I'm not used to this.
You get a lot more
Yeah.
length.
Same watch order as before.
Sure.
So let me ask,
Might as well, because
Yeah,
I'm
no,
trying to
it's a
mend my
starter.
hand.
yeah, do we want to? So we could, in theory, we could go, take this break, like take a break now, quick, and then play one more 2-hour session or so. Do you guys want to do that, or what do you want to do?
Well, it's 4:30 right now.
Yeah, I
If
would
you want to call it good.
sort of prefer to call it now. If
Okay.
that's what we're coming down to.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I'm cool with
I
that.
mean, yeah, we're playing next weekend.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's we'll do it. Let's do our watch then, and then we'll call it, and then we're ready to start the day.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Right.
So, let's get a first watch, 3d20s.
18.
4.
8.
Ha! I have a good roll.
Yes. Nice one.
I feel
like talking to a cursed infernal sword. It's a lot tamer than what you two get up to, in my defense.
No, you just want to drop the sword in front of people and have them kill it themselves.
That is efficient.
It is.
Okay.
One less guy that we have to fight.
As you are sitting there, who's taking first watch? You are? Okay, so you're sitting there just kind of watching your finger, like your hand, like grow back together. You notice kind of off to the other side of the room, there is another one of these events, and you see it kind of like it's in the hall, like you can see it kind of starting in the hall, and you see from the hall this like just a massive amount of like chunk of land comes through and just wedges itself in the opening over there. This wakes everybody up, but that passage has been closed.
Is that the way we were gonna go?
I don't know.
There's one of them. I'm like, well, that was interesting, guys.
Cool.
Well, if anything else happens, I'll wake you up, but go back to sleep.
Alright.
And I will say, because I need to go to the bathroom, the rest of the evening passes without incident.
Nice.
And we can all wake up with our full HP
Nice.
and
And Otter gives me back my ring.
Yep,
and our hands reattached.
Yes.
Okay.
You owe me a
want to do a
sword.
little ceremony for Gus and cover him in web and then light him on fire kind of a
Okay.
thing. Yeah.
R.I.P. Gus.
Right? Boo.
You're a good Steve.
He was a real one.
Okay, we'll see you guys next episode.